Okay, see if it works now.
Nope.
Really?
Wait.
Okay, see if it works now.
Okay, never mind, we're good.
Woot! There we go. Really? Okay, see if it works now. Woot! There we go. Really? Okay, see if it works now. Woot! Alright. There we go. Just had to make sure that the game audio worked. I'm gonna like adjust the audio so it's like not all up in your ear, but enough where people can hear it. You can go ahead and mute that if you want, Steven. That way it's not like echoing in the background constantly.
Okay.
I just needed you to be able to like tell if it could if people could hear it. Thank you. Right, real quick, I'm gonna paste the link to the stream in the Discord server.
Should I do an ad everyone or no?
Nah, I got it. And there. Bingarino. Alright. So, as we all know, last off, David had a bit of an existential breakdown at the end of the hospital.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck.
But before we get into that, I've got a mini story time for y'all of the events that led up to the stream finally working. So, like, what started out as a good night turned into a night of what the fuck scenarios. The biggest what the fuck scenario is that for some unspoken reason, by Satan's great will, everyone knows that Steven, works at our town's local dollar store, and he'll always get the goods when it comes to, bringing home, food and stuff. And he brought home Halloween candy because his store decided to start selling Halloween candy, months in advance. But,
So it was not like I'm not gonna buy Halloween candy.
it was at a good deal, too. But, he bought the ones, the kind that have, the Twix, the Three Musketeers, the Snickers, and the Starbursts. And I shit you not, we go in to get some Starbursts, and, the first one I get is 2 pinks. And I'm like, oh, that's lucky. I've never had, I never gotten 2 pinks, on the first try. It must be my lucky day. And the next one I go into is another set of 2 pinks, and I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but, alright, I'll take it. And then I go in for another Starburst, literally today, and, right before I even, open up my thing, my parents, dig into their Starburst, because, they bought a bag of them, too, for themselves, and my mom gets 2 pinks, and then my dad gets 2 pinks, and then Steven goes to confirm my theory that I'm conjuring up in my head, and there's another set of 2 pinks. So now I'm thinking, this cannot be happening, so I, rush back into my room, dump out the bag of candy, and I'm, frantically, biting off the wrappers for, each Starburst to see which colors there are. I shit you not, all of them in my bag, and Steven's bag, and possibly my parents' bag also, all pink. All pink. Now, normally, and this is what my parents are trying to convince me, and Steven also, is that this has got to be some kind of miracle, because the pink ones are the best ones. And I'm thinking to myself, this is not a good thing, this is a curse. This is a sign of Satan coming and raining acid piss down our throats because you guys decided to pull karma on our house. This is a punishment from God. And I've been scolding my parents because they gave themselves some bad karma because we have a voodoo stick And my dad's parents, my paternal grandparents, have a voodoo stick, but they rarely use it. And our remote was not working, so my mom gives my dad an idea, and he enacts on it to go to my grandmother's house while he's helping them fix something, and then swap the remotes. And now the remote that we stole from them is malfunctioning. Theirs is probably working just fine, even though they barely even use their TV in the first place. And now all sorts of freaky shit's happening in our house, and I'm telling you this. I am telling all of you this. The two pink starburst curse is linked with the voodoo stick switch bad karma. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. Like, you can tell me all you want that that's a good thing, but it's not. Alright. The thing is, my grandparents aren't even aware of it. They aren't aware of the fact that the remotes got switched, because my parents never told them. Like, for all they, like, voodoo sticks apparently all over the world have been, or at least, I don't know if they're, like, a global thing, but, like, regardless, like, apparently all voodoo stick remotes have been known to have, like, some severe malfunctions where they'll just stop working. And my parents decided to switch out for their remote since they hardly use it, so surely it will be, like, it will take a lot longer for that bad boy to start malfunctioning like ours did. That's what they want you to think they knew. That's what I'm starting to wonder. I'm wondering if they put some kind of curse on us, and I'm, like, telling my dad, Dad, this is what you get for always being so cruel to your mother, so what if she gave you your bronze booties at age 45? Or 40, whatever the fuck, I don't know, like, just, you had, like, they had to complain, and now we're and they did something to get revenge, and now we've got bad karma. Don't get me wrong, I love my parents. They probably didn't even realize the karma was gonna happen. Like, my mom had a feeling, but now we've been confirmed, and now I'm just hoping that God will have mercy on her soul. Anyway, speaking of having God have mercy on her soul, let's get back into this.
The crooked stand.
Ooh, phone call.
Hello?
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 Yes? Okay, I forgot. I gave Paul a Chad voice. Like, damn it. David hasn't answered a single call. What is he up to and where, man? Paul, what do we do? I knew we shouldn't have left David alone. Now he's off on some weird spiritual journey to find a dead man. Marion, get a hold of yourself. How can I be calm about this? David's so worn out from things with his mother and Shirley. He's suffering, like, he's even suffering over old wounds. I was always scared for him, scared that he'd do something there was no turning back from. I suggested moving to get his mind clear, but that didn't help, now did it? Give Marion a bitchy voice. I already gave that to Shirley. I'm not going to give that to Marion.
I'm Marion, and I have hemorrhoids.
Actually, Paul, we can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
Actually, Paul, I have sex with beavers.
Well, then again, I kind of gave like a Kudere-esque bitchy voice, not like a basic bitch voice. I guess I could give Marion the basic bitch voice because I kind of gave like Shirley the Kudere bitch voice, where it's just like the monotone-esque voice, where it's just like I've given up on life, kind of like a bee voice from Night in the Woods. It wasn't a bad idea, but it was a mistake for me to pick that place. Huh? Huh? Paul? Damn it, I'll call again. If he doesn't answer, we're calling the cops. We're calling the popo. What do you mean? Why would the room be...
The plot twist is your David.
Don't tell me ghost stories at a time like this. Always talking about how you see things and... Oh. David! David, bro, where are you? Come on, you missed the frat party last night, man. Central Hospital. It's a state over. Well, why are you all the way over there? Listen, I'll find you. Stay away from me. Don't move as much as a muscle, my dude. Don't come. Please
David's
don't.
such a fucking dipshit.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Paul. I called you to tell you I picked up and told you my address of where I was just so you couldn't come pick me up. Pick me up, Mom. Pick me up.
Hey, David, have you seen my son Fluffy?
Gah, he's in another state? It'd probably take about a day to get there on my motorcycle.
Of course.
Mary, I'm gonna go get David.
I'm going with you. David is my friend too. I just can't ignore him at a time like this. I just realized I am slightly taller than you, Paul. Am I trans? Or am I just a very tall lady?
Stop it, Tumblr.
That was a bad joke. I am like on something right now. I don't know what. It's those starbursts, man. Alright, let's go. Neum. David's car. He's gotta still be here. Come on, Marion, it's dark, so stay close behind me.
Right.
Oh. Were those footsteps? They were from upstairs. That you, David? Yo, dude! Bitch! Get down here, bitch!
Did somebody call for a fucking co-host?
Did you want the other earbud so you can hear the sounds?
Sure.
I only need one. I find it so weird that this character's name is Paul because your brother's name is Paul.
Indeed.
And like they're the exact opposite. Because like I gave this Paul a douchey Chad voice, and actual Paul doesn't sound anything like that.
Paul's fucking.
Where are you
Paul's
going?
just. I'll be right back. Paul's the skinny, lanky version of me.
He really is. Alright, let's get a move on, y'all. I'm wondering about that sound. I should look at this building first. Seriously? We gotta, like, look through the entire building as Paul and Marion? Alright. Oh. Okay. Come on.
Hey, Paul! It's,
I wonder if
Did
there's...
you know that I've been artificially inseminated?
Not now, Marion. We gotta go find my bro.
Okay.
Gorsh. Paint it over. Paint it over. Let's go see a bloody cat. Oh, wait, that's the wrong room. There's dark writing on the bed, likely blood. Do not mourn them. Do not avert your eyes. It is happier for them. I have saved them. And of course, Paul and Marion have no comment.
I'm sorry. You should have this one. You should have this one.
Why?
This one has the mic and I've been eating goldfish into it.
No, the mic is up here.
Oh.
That mic won't work. Well, it won't work on my PC unless I, like, don't have any other mic. I haven't tried it with that mic. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I've just never tried it because I've gotten so used to my USB mic. I like how we have to look through all of these goddamn floors as fucking Marion and Paul. Painted. 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 Dead cat. I had avoided showing you that room for the specific purpose of not wanting you to feel sad because of cats.
By the way, Ken, did you read that spicy meatball I dropped in Discord last night very late?
Oh. Who's there? What are you doing there?
David!
The fuck?
That's not David.
It's Sissy!
Who's...
A girl? Hey, what are you doing in this old place?
You hate sissies like me, don't you?
Huh?
But your friend is important to you, right?
Hey, who the heck are you? What is this about?
Go see him.
I'm gonna use the darkness to teach David how to use the Keyblade.
Man, the hell was that?
Oh, he will take on
like-
Xemnas and shit.
I like how Marian had no comment on that. She just did not care. She's just like,
Get away from my Paul, you fought.
puke. Nope. Opera yawn.
Who dat?
It's
David?
D. Someone else? David? Sissy, suck him off. Hey, who are you?
It is I, David.
It's D.
Divadi.
I gotta remember my, Yo! The hell? What are you doing here all alone? Hey, he's your friend, right? Go on and save him. Tell him the truth. Huh? The truth? What? I'm counting on you. Now, I'm off to go get myself a fucking pressed panini. Piezones.
I fucking press it with my armpit.
Do the Mario. Do the Mario, David. You gotta swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario.
Hey, it's time. Illegal games. Come on and pirate. It is not a shame.
What? Why are there so many people here? I don't get it. And of course, Marion has no opinion.
I like how XSplit claims this is running at like 30 frames per second. I'm like, really? This is a thing that happens.
There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile.
A kid? Don't tell me a kid's wandering in here and singing such an ugly song.
He
It's
found
fluffy.
a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat,
Which ate a mouse! Kid, what are you doing?
and they all lived together in hell.
Hey, you listening to me?
Paul, don't yell at the child.
Marion, don't tell me what to do or I swear to God I'll beat you like I did last night with the Swedish meatballs.
Shut the fuck up, Paul! I'll fucking end you! Fucking listen to me! Get in the car! Go the fuck home! We are not doing this! We are not even going to fucking risk this marriage!
Marion does not look like she's having a good time.
Then he had a crooked thought. Why is my crookedness hot? Why must I be crooked instead of being not? So the crooked man would cry, and he couldn't fathom why. All the time he was sad, until he committed suicide. And so he... Mr. David's waiting for you. Go see him.
Hey! He just booked it.
What the fuck, Fluffy?
He just booked it to the fucking roof. Yes, I think that was leading to the roof. What was with that kid? Why did he know David? Did he meet him? Forget about it. Let's go, Marion. Marion's just our cardboard cutout that became self-aware. What's wrong, Marion?
For the rest of the game, let's call it Marion Catcoin.
Stop it. Are you teasing me? Don't you know this isn't the time for that? Huh? Marion, what do you mean teasing you?
What I fucking
Just
say, Paul?
who do you keep talking to?
Oh? Huh?
Stop trying to spook me. I know there wouldn't be anyone here. We just need to find David. No jokes.
So that's it. Marion, go and leave the hospital. Sorry for trying to spook you. Don't worry, I'll find David.
Wait, I'm staying with you.
If anything happened to you, I'd be putting 2 family members in danger. Please just trust me. Now don't do what I say, bitch, and get in the car!
Fucking prepare that ham sandwich or become the next Aeriths.
Oh my god.
All right. Please come back quickly.
Right.
I'm off to make you a ham sandwich so you don't beat me like last time.
Just wait for me, David. The music
Alimony? I thought you said eat the bologna. Damn. This is actually pretty eerie music.
Yeah? David, what are you doing out there? Of course, open the door.
Subway's okay. Wait, are you talking like the subway like the train, or subway like the, like... Are you talking about Subway the sandwich shop, or are you talking about Subway the place where you get on a train?
I haven't been on a train since I was a wee bab. David. She met Subway's new see about a sub.
Oh, I haven't tried that. There's a Subway right next to my shop. I'll have to check it out one day.
Paul, why are you here? Came to pick you up, stupid. I'll ask for a good explanation later. For now, you're coming home with me.
Is Paul and David related?
They're best buddies.
So kind of.
Yeah. Forget about me. Just leave me alone. Hey, Dave. Stay away! Oh, they really did redux the images. David! You... If you're sensitive to this stuff, I recommend you look away. Because, this is kind of, triggering even for me.
David. David,
I'm hopeless. I keep walking, but I see nothing. I'll never, ever be happy. I'm a crooked man. No matter what, that's what I'll be. And those are the only things I'll have.
Uh-oh.
David, what is that?
This is my stando.
Agony. Living is agony. Nothing will go how I want it.
He's summoning his stando 500 miles.
So, right here, right now. David!
Punch.
Punch? Like, taking the gun will really, we'll try and get, he'll, I've seen enough movies to know where that's gonna go. You're gonna get shot. Persuade, you can persuade all you want. He's got a fucking demon telling him to shoot himself in the head. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, punch David so he drops the gun and you don't get shot.
Ah!
See? See?
Ow!
What'd I tell you? Oh.
You damn monster! Get away from David!
Wait. Oh no. This didn't go as planned. You're going to kill David.
Oh my god, it's like Cloud.
You're gonna kill David.
It's Cloud and Irisu all over again.
Damn, it actually is. Oh shit.
Ow! Hey! Ow! Stop! Ow! Yeah!
Oh shit.
Get off! David! Sephiroth! Sephiroth! Whoever you are, get off!
Sephiroth. Oh god.
That hurts! Stop, you moron!
Oh good, he's not dead.
David? You back with us? Don't say like that. Don't say that like I went nuts. I've been saying from the start. Like hell! If that's the kind of thing you do say, I'd have to beat you up till you promise not to. Now, about the stuff you've been doing, you better tell me everything that happened. Well, it all started when I was born. My dad left. Sissy, Dee, and Fluffy, and that crooked monster. Oh, so you believe in that monster. That's my occult fanatic. Well, you see, it's not exactly fanaticism. Don't I always tell you that I see things? You and Mary never believe me. Sheesh. Anyway, about Sissy D and the kiddo. I think I met him. Huh? That's ridiculous. Fluffy maybe, but Sissy and D wouldn't be here. Listen up, David. People's consciousnesses. They sort of stick around in places. More of your occult schlick.
Shtick.
I'm just gonna say schlick.
Schlick.
Fuck that. You seriously making fun of the occult after this? Just listen and no jokes.
After all that crooked cunt shit, you're still not gonna believe me when I tell you.
I taste copper in the back of my throat.
That, yeah. You okay? You need me to get you some water?
Nah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you've had it pretty similar to the guy who used to live in your room, right? Shattered dreams, bad breakup, family trouble. When I first looked at the place, it was fine. But once you moved in, I had this strange feeling. From you and from the room. I'd have to guess the guy's consciousness yawn was a perfect match with you. Gotta be why you wanted to meet the guy, too. Paul worships Satan. Probably.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's calling me? Yep. And you're unconsciously responding. Some people are soft-hearted to the core and always sympathize with others. And then they get taken advantage of the most. This Chad is deep Chad. Hashtag deep Chad.
Sometimes when you throw the football throws you.
You do it better than me. You want to be Paul?
You want me to be Paul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taken advantage of. Look, don't I barely know the guy?
You know a little from the stuff he left. And that's why all the stuff you could identify with.
You sound like a fairy. You sound like a philosophical snake.
No, that's not philosophical snake. That's like fuck. This is like Eric Cartman, but he smoked 2 packs a day.
Oh my god.
For 20 years. Okay. So, what? Damn it.
Even John might agree with you. You sound like Eric Cartman.
Yeah, I sound like I legit. That's just Eric Cartman, but he's been smoking 2 packs a day for the last 20 years.
My god.
So, what would you think of a guy who's the spitting image of you? Would you hate him, or would you like him?
I don't know.
Give a little nipple rub. I'm guessing both. Same as him. Think back. The Crooked Man tried to kill you. Tried to drag you with him. But on the other hand, weren't there people who relied on you? Who wanted your help?
What?
Did I steal a bitch?
Is it bad that voice that you're doing is kind of giving me like tingles in the back of my head?
Is it ASMR enough for your channel?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do like fucking old wise Eric Cartman gives you advice after everyone he ever knows hates him and he wises up?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
You gotta learn how to forgive. Okay. You gotta learn to forgive me, Kane. You gotta learn how to forgive me for all those times I called you fucking Jew rat. I called him and I abused the fuck out of Heidi. And
Jover getting fat and ugly, and
yeah.
then social media suiciding.
Barbara Streisand's fucking stale as fuck tits.
Shitting on Mr. Garrison's desk. Call my mom a fucking whore.
Candace man is big fat bitch, the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. I can't do the song on that song. You haven't seen the South Park movie, huh?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to change that. He hated you, but he liked you. He thought he could share in suffering with you, so he was seeking your help.
Bitch, the fuck do I look like a counselor to you?
And that's why you met those people. That's why that's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's right.
It's
Damn.
not quite right. He wasn't seeking my help. He helped me. Got me back on my feet. And for Pete's sake, he kept me on my toes and having me run for my life this entire time.
Again, that's you and him being similar.
We just looked into the chat at your comment, Jumpman.
Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
What happened?
There's something in my pocket. When did I pick this up?
It's a crooked sixpence.
An address. And I don't think it's that far. I'm going. I have to meet him. You could always not. Can we set up a rabbit and watch the South Park movie? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I have a Rabbit account that I hadn't used in like over like 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't used Rabbit since we moved in together.
Like we would use Rabbit to watch shows together because like Steven and I at the time lived apart, and I used to use Rabbit to watch like shows and like look at drink memes and like just comment on shitty YouTube videos with my old group of friends. But like I stopped using Rabbit after like years when like the friend group died out and Steven moved in with us, so it'd be cool to use it again. Server movie nights would be fun. Bitch, I got some good ones. You gotta watch Roadside Romeo.
No.
Chulena, chulena.
In the words of Paul, you can always not. What if something happens?
Knock, 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 mucho, who's there?
Yeah.
My Hoon Romeo.
I hope he dies. I hope he dies in a fucking fire.
We can watch that Garfield superhero movie.
Oh, fuck that. Remember the one comment on Verve, and it's like, yes, this is why Verve gets my money, because of Garfield's fucking super pet heroes, or whatever the fuck that trash was.
Yeah. Or we could like watch the Persona movies.
Oh, those are hard to track down.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Not Romeo and Juliet, Roadside Romeo. It's a
dumpster fire.
It's an Indian version of a Romeo and Juliet story, but with dogs.
Also, it's a dumpster fire.
It's Disney produced.
Did I mention it's a dumpster fire?
The music's actually pretty good. I like it.
Dumpster fire.
Chulena and My Hoon Romeo are my favorites. Olela, olela. Olela, olela. I'm the dog of your dreams. Olela, olela.
I don't know how to respond.
I feel like if I don't go, the crooked man will follow me forever. So I'm going.
David!
Listen, man.
You come back to us safe. I don't want to lose you like... Oh, wait. That's not what it says.
I don't want to lose you like I lost my last boyfriend. I had to settle for Marion.
I don't want to go to my friend's funeral. I'm going to change him to being somewhat Hispanic.
Oh my fucking god. But look at him. He's the whitest man on earth. He's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude.
I can be whatever I want, man.
Is he like a Mexican Chad now? Like a half white, half Hispanic Chad.
I'm not a Chad.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Well, I could actually just go, whoa, bro. When fucking life rocks the cradle,
Scene
the
4,
cradle rocks you.
Central Hospital, Paul End. We're reaching the last part, my dudes.
Is this actually the last part?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like Jumpman. He's white with a Hispanic
This could be
accent. Like maybe for all
those
you know,
Ghost
like
Stories
he's
bad
actually he
dubs.
was white, but he like. Oh shit! We should watch Ghost Stories.
We should like
Rabbit.
for server movie nights. We're watching Ghost Stories and like We'll have like R18 nights. Like, remember when SnefuCon when we did like that bad hentai like movie night thing for that one night?
That was a trip.
That was a trip. For like all the the members of the Not Safe for Work channel who are 18 and up members, we can all like have a movie where we're like just watching bad hentai and judging the crap out of everything. And Bible Black is my top priority because that shit is a goddamn trip.
Only if it turns into Pirates of the Caribbean.
I have all the I have a website for all the things, like all of it. Feminist movie nights, like Legally Blonde and stuff like that.
We could all just actually get in a room and insult all. Like, why don't we all just get in a room and like yell belittling things at me? That could be feminist movie night.
Steven?
What?
Your hair is too long for a man to have.
Sad.
No,
So,
I was saying things a feminist might say, but I actually like your hair.
let's continue.
This is the place for sure. Could this be his house? Hey, look, it's a guy in a tracksuit. Excuse me, can I have a second?
What? Ain't seen you around here. Go up for a stroll?
No, actually. Who lives here? Do you know them?
Oh, you mean Mrs. McGahan?
McGahan? Someone named McGahan lives here?
Not anymore. Mrs. McGahan passed away last year. The house has been neglected ever since. Waste of a fine house it is. Oh yeah, I think she had a son. Wish she'd just rent out or sell the house.
Do you know anything do you know anything about her son?
He fucking killed himself.
Nah, never seen him.
I only moved here a few years back. Heard he lives in an apartment a ways away. I see. That all? I gotta get home by daybreak or my wife will be livid. It's good to take a walk in the morning, but sure is cold. Don't catch a cold or nothing. Yes. Thank you. You too.
Always remember the happy times.
Always remember that when you feel scared or freaked in, never forget the times where you feel the happy. When day is dark, always remember happy day. Koromaru.
Alright. So I've like never actually seen past this point.
The mailbox says McGahan. Must have been the resident's name. Yeah.
I can't.
You keep pulling it out of my head.
Sorry.
Nothing growing in the planter. A table and chair covered in dust. It's locked. Bush. Wait. Nothing's growing in the planter. Wait. I have a bloody key! We found the home for the bloody key, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest mystery of the fucking series has been solved. A shoe shelf. A lot of musty women's shoes. Oh. Shards from a broken mirror. A wash basin. The mirror has a big crack in it. Washing machine. There are still clothes left inside. The toilet water reeks. The bath water is muddy. It smells bizarre. Pieces of shattered plates. The garbage can is filled with rotting waste.
Can you not walk over the shattered? Oh, that's fucking dumb.
Oh wait, there's an option to get through on the other side. A small bookshelf. An old telephone. There's a big gash in the wall, a broken teacup, an ottoman, I'm assuming, or that's a couch, table. Wait, nope. Found a notebook scrap. I recall the rhyme of the crooked man. All I could do was live in a crooked house, with a cat and mouse just as crooked. I wish I was the same way. Everything I wished for ended up crooked. My dreams, my love, even my family. How did the crooked man live? Was he sorrowful in the depths of despair? Such a life has no meaning. The TV has a big crack in it. A toppled chair. Not much food in the refrigerator. Of course, it's all gone bad. The sink is moldy and dusty. The stove is stained with burns and rust. The floor is scuffed up. Another note. Got a notebook scrap. The hotel, the school, the hospital. It was the same in all of them. My saddest memories wouldn't go away. Writing them wouldn't calm down my heart. In the end, my festering heart just oozes more, and I tear off the paper. Mine is an empty existence. I have nothing left to leave behind, not even words. Or goldfish crackers, apparently. Cardboard boxes. The shelves are full of old junk. The shelves have tools and cleaning equipment. And there's just a big gash in the wall again. Or those are cobwebs, I'm assuming. Not even gonna bother? Okay. There's a big gash in the wall. It's early morning outside. Shit. A broken mirror. Another shard. Another notebook scrap. Why? 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 No! A toppled lamp. The light bulb is shattered. A fallen radio. Oh. Demons! I hear demons, I say! I hear demons. Toppled clothes rack. The closet is full of... the closet door is half open. There are coats and such inside. The dresser drawers have been left open, and they're full of women's clothes. An open shelf looks like there are a lot of albums inside. A drab bed. Found a notebook scrap. Out of cigarettes. I need to smoke. I know where that leads, but I'm not going in there just yet. A stack of firewood. There's nothing in the drawers. Sody fireplace. Toppled trash can. There's a few pieces of trash inside. The painting's fallen to the floor. Must have been hung on the wall before. A black-covered notebook. The rule on this notebook matches the scraps I have. Combined all the scraps into the notebook. There's a name on this. Excuse me? Fab, you're adorable.
I gotta use the restroom, then I might actually hop on Splatoon just for a little bit though, because I forgot it's the last Splatfest tonight.
Alright. You go right ahead.
I'm gonna be at least a little bit of a small part of the end.
Okay.
Duke McGahan. Oh. Okay. A pile of books on law. Shards of the broken mirror. There aren't many clothes in the closet. Wait. A deflated volleyball sits on top. Alright, let's do this, everybody. I know where the ladder leads. Oh. Yeah. Crooked Man. I can't go over to your side. He's up there, isn't he? Then I'll be going there. This will be the end. Try me, bitch. Jesus Christ, shut up with your shrieking!
What have I told you about existing in less than time and space as me? Oh, is it Crooked Ming?
God, you're angry. Ouch. Don't worry, I got this. Hold on, so you guys don't get ear raped by my voice. I'm gonna move my mic over towards here. Here we go. That should be better. Then you guys don't have to hear me like right up, because I pulled my screen up closer to my face. And I have my mic just chilling on top of my computer screen. This will make it easier for you guys not to fucking, excuse me, motherfucker. Ouch. Crooked Man is like especially irritated today. Dude! Well, you just wasted my health, so might as well. I thought you were getting a cursed starburst.
Nah, just the Snickers.
What's up, douchebag? Excuse me! Wait, is the screaming wasting my health too? Looks like it. Apparently him screaming also wastes my health.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, that's right, he has a concussion. I forgot about that. Excuse me! The fuck? Dude! got me and just fucking ate up half my health.
You want me to do the fight?
No, that wouldn't be fair. I want to at least give it a fair shot. Fuck! Stay away from me! Why do you hate me? Mother of God! I'm like trying really hard not to get super peeved. Stay away! No! Bad Duke! Bad Duke! Stay away! There we go! Is he crying? He's crying! I'm not going to be like you. You won't catch me. As much misery as I encounter, as painful and bloody as it may be, I'll keep living. So, be gone, thought!
You gone?
Alright guys, we're about to encounter... There's a door to the attic. It might be able to pry open. Open the door. Duke. You detested me. Though I lived such a similar life, you hated how I lived comfortably. So, you wanted to drag me down, to take me with you. But didn't you want to be safe deep down? So, you called me? No, that's not right. You were trying to help me. To tell me, don't come the way I've come. Thank you. Nothing will make you suffer anymore. Where you're going, it's a good place, so... Now, you can rest in peace. Just gonna pop my mic right back up here. Of course I'm gonna watch the ending.
Wow, sounds like a real ordeal, David. I mean, finding a corpse while you're on a trip, but it sounds like it ended up alright. I'll go get you some tea.
He was beaten by the Crooked Man. He was dragged to the other side. That crooked man was always right behind me.
The crooked man, he's the crooked guy. He's the crooked one who everyone wished would just die. But hey, now he's dead.
My God.
He always was because of Blue's Clues.
My God. I realized he was there. Every time I was sad, I felt like he was whispering to me. I knew that if I acknowledged it, I was done for, so I tried not to think about it. If all this hadn't happened, I think sooner or later, I'd taken the same path. Come to thinking of it that way, he really did save me. Always such an easy target, aren't ya? That's why you got dragged into this. It's fine. The crooked man is gone. Hello? Who dare? Who phone who dis? Huh? Okay, I'll head there right now.
David, what's up? Who was it?
The hospital. Mom's condition took a turn. They're preparing to do the operation.
Ugh. Gasp. Take my bike. It'll be faster. You gotta go. Don't just sit there staring.
New, motherfucker, new. Doctor, Mom's condition.
I'm sorry, David.
Oh, Steven?
Yes.
I know you're sitting down, but could you hand me my water bottle right behind you?
Thank you. H2O.
To be honest, this is rather risky. Removing the tumor isn't too difficult, but she might not have the strength to... Doctor, please. My mom, she's the only family I have. Please. Sign this. We're getting ready now. We'll do the best job we can. Okay.
Oh my God, this is it happening to David.
Doctor! Mom? The tumor was successfully removed. She's still sleeping. We might have a chance if she wakes up. Tonight will be the biggest hurdle. Have faith in her. David? Mom! Mom, thank God. You woke up. You really... I felt like I was in darkness. I was scared, screaming. I must have worried you. And those things I did to you. I'm so sorry. It was hard, wasn't it? It's okay. It's okay, you helped me open my eyes. 'Cause I couldn't fucking see with them closed. Oh. Mom, I was so unhappy. I was always just struggling to be happy. But I didn't give my mother the happiness she needed. And after all the hardship I've given her, I foolishly doubted. Thought I wasn't loved, wasn't needed. That's why I... Do you hate me for it? Don't be silly, David. Indeed, you and I both. It's hard to say we were always happy. But even in sad times, you were always honest. You lived a straight and honest life. Never taking the gay road. She said he lived a straight and honest life.
Hey.
I was so proud of you. Having you as a son was my greatest happiness. Aww. Don't focus on the sad things, and I'm sure you'll notice all the happiness hiding around you. Davy, I'm thirsty. Could you bring me some water? Sure, just a second. This isn't gonna end well. The mom is dead. Here you go, Mom.
Oh.
Mom? She just flatlined as soon as Davy left the room. Mom. She got a good funeral. I'm sure your mother's happy now. You gotta be tired, huh, David? You okay? She told me she was happy in the end. If I'm going to live without blaming myself, those words are gonna help a lot. It's fine if I have to suffer, if I can be smiling in the end. David. Marion, why are you... Oh. Shirley, why are you... Hey, Shirley, I still ain't forgiven you. How dare you give David the cold shoulder... Ow, 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 ow!
Ahem! We're going.
Okay, stop pinching me. David, I heard about your mother. So you brought flowers, Shirley? Mom always liked you, so I bet she's glad. Thanks. David, I was uneasy. I got unsure of where I was going, worried that the road I was walking would be full of twists and turns. So I took it out on you and your kindness. You never let me down, but how did I repay you? I really am the worst of the worst. I'm sorry. Maybe this is too late, but... David, if it's okay with you, would you like to... David? I'm sorry, please don't cry. Oh. No. I'm not sad. I'm just... Even though my dreams were crushed, and I just lost my only family, I'm just so happy you came back. Aww. It's okay, Shirley. However off-kilter things get, we can set them straight, if that's what we want. David. You know what I think? The crooked man had a crooked body, and only crooked things. But I'm sure he was happy living in his crooked house. Aww. I hope to see you again. Until then, rest in peace. Good end. Bye-bye, Blackbird. That wasn't his mom's grave. That was Duke's grave, the crooked man. He left a pack of cigarettes for him since he knew that Duke liked to smoke too. Like, by reading the scraps of notebook paper that he had from his journal, I'm guessing, David learned that Duke he liked smoking also, so he left it as like a bro ritual. He left a pack of cigarettes by his grave. So that was The Crooked Man by Yuri, or Uri, whichever. Gotta say, I'm like actually really glad that I replayed through this game. Like seeing all like the new stuff, it's like, it was like playing it from the very first time and not playing it all over again like I had done a long time ago. It's actually really nice. Did David pour out the water for his dead homie? You know it. Oh, I got an achievement. Bye bye Blackbird ending. Oh, thank you for playing The Crooked Man and congrats on the good ending. Thank you. This is a bonus area. You'll lose access to it if you quit, so I recommend making a save. You can also begin a second playthrough here. About the series. This ends The Crooked Man, but the series continues with the Sandman, the Boogeyman, and the Hangman, out as of 2017. Please try them if you like. I shall. And I bet he did, like, pour out some water for them. I do intend to play the Sandman, Boogeyman, and Hangman, since those are games that I most certainly have not played. Hold on, give me 1 second. I had to adjust my screen a little bit so I could see how long I've been streaming. Exactly 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I figured as a little bonus, if I could get it to work in the same stream, that I would switch over to another game to show you guys. Which I can complete in literally under 45 minutes. Or 30 minutes, whichever. Hold on. I gotta open up my games folder. If the game audio gets all wonky, that's because, like, I, like, selected my game folder so I could, like, find this game. This is a game that I became addicted to over the years, and I still play it religiously. Here we are. I'm gonna try and adjust the aim for the cameras, because this is gonna require a full screen effect. Let me see. Add source. Let's see. Scene, nope. Game capture. Desktop 1. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna need to have this up like that for this to work. I'm gonna crank you down. Alright, the game that I'm going to show you guys is a game that, for some reason, like some people categorize it as an RPG horror game, even though it's not RPG, but it's still kind of a horror game. This game is called Irisu Syndrome. This is a game that is very near and dear to my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my save data right here. I won't need it. Where I'm going. There are 2 segments to this game, but for the sake of the stream, I'm only gonna play the first half because the second half is really difficult. I think you'll only need to know the first half, but like I'll try and do the second half at some point in time. But this is a game that basically is it's a Tetris game kind of. You're matching blocks and shapes to their respective colors, and like each time that you get it right or wrong, another piece of the story will appear.
And suicide inches closer and closer to take you.
And if you guys are familiar with Doki Doki Literature Club and how it changes the files, Irisu Syndrome is one of those things. And the reason why I'm doing like a full screen capture thing for this is the fact that there's going to be some wonky shit going on. I want you guys to see the folder right over here. Currently, you'll see these guys right here, but, like, hold on. Let me, replay. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of those. I need to get rid of the save data for this, so that way, there we go. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of the Crooked Man right here, and open this up. Give it a moment. And for the sake of it, I'm going to pop this over here in the corner so I could still... Yeah, yeah, Steven has seen this game before. It's a bit of a trip. I'm going to pop this over here in the corner so that I can see the chat, but I won't see the screen so it doesn't cause like any weirdness. Give it a momento. I'm going to have this over here, because you guys are going to need to see the files, because, like, oh, well, while these guys are already here, like, this photo is going to be changing a lot, so you guys are going to see that. Alright. Let me know if, like, if the game audio is too loud or not. Alright. Because I undid my save data, all my high scores and chains and levels and stuff on here are gone. The album is empty. And right, if you click this, we can change the background audio. But you can't see it that well. Oh. Oh! Okay, now I see why. Hang on. There we go. There we go. I hope that works. Let me double check. Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna pop the chat over here in the corner and have this in the center. Have this right there to view, because you guys are gonna need to see that. You guys are gonna have to pay attention to this, but at the same time pay attention to this. This game has a lot of detail involved. Alright, let's begin. Now the point of this is, as the game goes along, falling shapes are going to pop up with different colors, and it's your job to click on them and pop them over to their respective colors. Currently we're only going to get the typical red, yellow, and blue scenario. If you tap them together, at the ones that are falling, if you tap them together, you'll get double the amount of points. So I'm going to do that. If you tap them together, you don't even need to match them onto the ones at the bottom, because if they're tapped together, they'll just match with each other. So you'll still get a point, even if they don't match with the colors on the bottom. And as you go, you're going to level up right here, as you can see. And if colors that you don't want start appearing, I can just do this. I cheat a lot in this game, you're going to see that. I need you. I need you. Fuck. Whatever. Okay. If you tap space, like so, they'll like pop down a little bit more. Ah, crap. Well, we already got the point from the last one, so it's okay. Okay. This part's gonna be tricky, but, okay. Hup. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Tap them all together! Get the colors! Get the points! And as you go along, more colors are going to start appearing, and on occasion, you're going to get a flurry of them where they start going faster and faster, and you kind of have to quick time event to match all of them. This game is hardly talked about because it's a very, I guess, obscure game these days, so not very many people on YouTube talk about it, so I was hoping to change that by bringing forth... Ah, shit. Okay, so the perk with this... Okay, first I'm gonna show you guys the bad ending for this first. Which requires me to get the worst score ever. But first, every time a new picture shows up, we get some dialogue with these 3 characters. We reset the tab right here. Actually, I got an idea. Hang on. I got an idea right now for a second. Just so that way I can get these guys out of the way, I'm going to... Hold on. I'm going to need you guys to come with me to the desktop. And then I'm going to get rid of that for a second. And then, I guess I can just do it right here. Oh crap! I still need you. Go back. I can extract here, so that way I can get a fresh start for the game. I need these files for the English translation. Okay, let's see, where'd you go? All the way over there. Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, pop you in there, open you up, go like this, go to data, and exchange, move and replace. There we go. Reload, reopen. Sorry for that ear rape right there. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh yeah, this is Maru from Persona. This is an actual Persona in the game series. It's a giant penis monster on a golden chariot.
Yes.
It's a joke that the creators of the game have made themselves, and they reference it as such. Like, Steven was the one that told me about this, and I found this image about him, I don't know what gender this thing is, I'm just gonna say it. I found this thing of it, and, I made it my desktop background.
A lot of people like to draw him as a magical girl.
Yeah, a lot of people like to draw him as a magical girl. And there is a figurine of Maru, and I want it so bad. Just to have it on, like, when Steve and I get our own place, I just want it as a centerpiece for our dining room table. So when guests come over, all they see is that. I'll play this song. Okay, as usual, we got nothing here, so... If I press space and hold it... If you die, then this girl right here in the bunny outfit will pop up and just stare dead in your face. Also, if you guys can't tell, we've got, like, suicidal cats in the background here.
There are?
Yeah. They're, like, if you, in the background image of, like, this, there are suicidal cats. Cats hanging themselves, falling from great heights into spiked backgrounds, falling, putting themselves in the microwave, drowning themselves, all, like... eating poison, the works.
I didn't know that. No, what? Don't, no.
There's a reason for that. It's in the second half of the game that I can only achieve by 2 ways. Getting a super high score or cheat codes.
I'm sad now.
Alright. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, we just got a file that appeared in the folder called Curtain Rise. But first, I'm going to pop open this image right here. We get this image of 3 students. We've got Edogawa over here, we've got Ageha over here, and Ujima over here. These will become important later on. But for now, let's read the Curtain Rise folder, or file, and see what it says. Concept: on an island and the outbreak of a serial murder incident. The actors are 3 people. Edogawa, his role is to disappear first. Uiji, his role is to disappear second while going to search for Edo. and Irisu. Her role is to remain until the end. And the Irisu is the girl with the with the white hair and the red eyes and the bunny outfit. And if you look very closely in this image, you can see her ears of her hat poking up from behind this rock over here as Edogawa, Uji, and Ageha are just chilling right here on the beach. And if we click on the image, we get a sense of dialogue right here. Ah, the sun feels so good. Good, eh? So, about tonight's dinner, I have no idea. That's too bad. Let me guess, is tonight's dinner canned food? Are you still going on about that? It sucks! Wait, there's no way we can catch fish here. We can't eat canned food either. We have to cook for ourselves. I brought the ingredients, after all. I wish our dinner was grilled sea bream. Shut up and help me cook. That's too much trouble. I need to draw more illustrations soon. I really couldn't ever depend on you two for survival. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna crank that volume down a moment. Again, let me know, guys, if like the background audio is too loud. But like, if you look in the back, we've got like poison cake, this cat like eating a banana, I guess, and microwave cat. And
That's
like,
so sad.
Arisu's just watching the whole time from the distance. There's a reason for that. I'll get into that in a second. And like, the more you lose, Arisu's just gonna keep staring at you with that blank expression on her face. And you'll keep getting images like this that talk about the story. Hi, Dran! I'm doing good. We just finished cooking, man, so I thought that, microwave cat will like Chinese food. That's a bad joke. Steven is
Taipei microwave chow mein.
Steven is very sad. But since we finished playing Crooked Man, I figured I'd show everybody this game that I like called Irisu Syndrome. And like oh, right. If you guys look over here, notice anything different about the picture? Can anybody tell me what's different about this picture?
No, I don't know. I can't figure it out for myself. Spoon feed it to me, girl Matt Pat.
As you can tell, why is he gone? Well, I'll give you a special hint. Something happened to him. They made him food, as you can see, but he's not there. And these two are wondering, like Ageha and Ujima are wondering where the heck Edogawa went. And also, we got another special, like, file right here to read. To everyone, day 1, everyone is getting along for now. In the hopes that you don't show unnatural behavior, I earnestly thank you. The pieces of this are piecing themselves together in your minds, I can tell it, but you're all still confused, I'm sure. And Dran asks, hey Steven, which do you prefer, lollies or MILFs?
MILF, because I'm not a pedophile.
Smart answer. It's the only way to advance dying in the game. Not quite. I'm dying in the game on purpose so I can show you guys the bad ending first. Because it's more like, it's like I'm saving the good ending for last because that is going to be a mindfuck on its own, and I want to raise the tension up to that point. So I'm showing you guys the bad ending first.
Can everybody hear me okay, or am I too far away from the mic?
Alright. And in this image, Ujima and Ageha are going to look for Edogawa. They both look rather increasingly worried, knowing that their friend hasn't come back yet. And yeah, they said that they can hear you okay, I think.
Okay.
But first, let's take a look at the images that we've collected thus far. They say that the witch's strange experiments. Huh, you're quiet. What's wrong? You really are bad with this sort of thing, aren't you? It's not that! I saw it just now. I saw some person with weird clothes. What do you mean? You know, like an apron dress, that kind of odd skirt and clothes, wearing a hat like a witch's with rabbit ears sprouting from it. A person like that was standing and looking at me. What's that? It's not like Edogawa's ghost story. It's a rabbit witch. I saw a figure in the distance. Here. Someone beside us was here. It seemed like the person was watching intently, silently staring at us. Maybe you were just seeing things? No, she was a bit far and she left quickly, but I definitely saw her, I'm sure. I wonder if I was seeing things. so I felt bad and tried to forget it, but I didn't say anything to anyone, but I really saw someone. We'll all be materials for the witch's experiment then. Stop it, stop it! I'm sorry, it was too funny. Let's sleep. You'll forget about all of this in the morning. And this one, it's delicious. As expected, the curry should have been left overnight. What's wrong? Why the gloomy face? Edogawa hasn't come back yet. I'm sure he must have gone fishing again. But it's been hours since he woke up. Don't you think he's taking long? I said there's nothing to worry about. Yeah. And here, everyone's finally decided to go look for Edogawa. Edogawa-kun, where are you? Huh? What is it? I think I heard another voice over there. Really? I didn't hear anything. Wait here, I'll go look. Wait, hey, be careful! It's fine, I'll be back soon. And if we lose on this part, Irisu is now crying. The reason for this, there's a lore behind this game, actually. A very small one, but there's lore. The reason why Irisu is now crying because you lost the game, the story behind this is that Irisu actually plays this game, she plays the Tetris game, in order to keep herself sane. It's a method of controlling herself and her emotions by controlling where the blocks and stuff go, and the shapes and the blocks go in the puzzle.
When you gotta play Tetris to keep yourself from ending yourself?
But every single time that you lose, it's a way of her mind breaking more and more and more. So now that I just fully lost the game, this is a sign that Irisu has finally snapped, and she is about to commit a horrible crime against the 3 people that we see camping here, who are actually her classmates from school. Now, if we look here, we've got 2 more files right here. To Edo and to Yuiji. Let's take a look. To Edo. We will gradually begin from nightfall. Please appropriately make up some ghost stories. Like we planned at our secret meeting, incorporate what we talked about into your story. And to Yuijima, 1 person is erased. From around here, bit by bit, the climax is coming. Edo should secretly vanish in the dead of night. Luigi, please suggest going to search for Edo. Disappear unnoticed when you find the chance to do so. And take a gander right here. Now Uijima is gone. Joke time. What sweet, small, and that everyone loves? A lollipop. Tetris actually kept me from snapping. Honestly, though. Well, I gotta go. Good night, Danny and Steven. Good night, Tran. Thank you for being able to pop into our stream for a little bit and being able to contribute some of your lovely puns.
Good night. You have a good night, Gran.
Thank you again so much for joining us. Alright. Not me, Tetris 99 makes me want death. Oh, Steven.
Hey! I am miserable. I'm kidding.
Jumpman says, this sounds scripted. You'll see why in a moment. But for now, it may seem coincidental, but it's not.
I like how I'm just playing Mario Kart 8.
I'm double checking this thing for you guys, because I know one of you is probably thinking, what's in the README section? Not much, just info about the game's development and resources and whatnots. Now if we look here at Agaha's picture, Edogawa-kun, Satoru, where is everybody? Now, one last thing. She's still crying, because now we're about to enter the bad ending, folks. Because now, look over here. Now both of them are gone. All 3 of them are gone. And now we're gonna listen to a news report. Next on the news, university students have gone missing. A single body has been discovered. Breaking news. New male body identified. From the teeth, Edogawa Takaru. Police still searching for whereabouts unknown. The end. But not quite. Because we've got one last thing for now from the bad ending. Just ellipses. Is Steven in Bowser's castle?
I am, yes.
Yeah, he is. He's playing Mario Kart right now.
Yeah. I thought the last Splatfest was tonight, but it's not, so now I'm playing Mario Kart.
Alright, everyone. Now we're going to start the actual true ending of the game. Which means I have to get a high score. Which will be pretty easy for me. All I have to do is get at least 1,000 or 10,000 points, and I'll be Gucci Gangrel. Wait for it. Boom shakalaka. Double shot. Triple shot. It actually took me quite a few years to master this game. At this point, I think I've become, not like quite an expert, like, on the game. Like, I know that there are probably people who played a lot better than me, but, I like to think of myself as a Irisu Syndrome expertise at this point. Whoops. Come on, get up there. There we go. There we go. I just have to get a high enough score so that way I can just speed run through the rest of the process and I'll get the true ending regardless. And as you can see, the picture has gone back to normal at this point because I restarted a game. And this bar right here is your health. If it goes all the way down to here, then you'll die. So, for each point that you get an extra amount of points on your scoreboard and more life. Come on, give me that Gucci Gang grill. There we go. Sometimes the ones that pop out like that, you can literally just do that. Oh, and this one is a magical device that you can use to get rid of colors of that same caliber, which is great for clearing up your space. Oh, now we're getting into a speedrun fest, everybody. This is gonna be fun. This is a matter of quick thinking. Hold on. There we go. Next, we're gonna get some chunks up here that we can match up together if I'm very precise. Once I get to a certain amount of points, then I can literally just like speed run through the rest of the levels. Like this, ladies and gentlemen, is a good example of being able to get quite a few good matches in one big basket. Steven. Hold on. Up. There we go. Up. And then I can just boop. Come on. We got a big boy up there that wants to come home with me. There we go. We're about to get into some speed run parts next. After this one, I think I can just speed through the rest of the level. This next part's gonna be a bit tricky because I want to try and get all of this because this is the kind of part where you're more bound to lose life. Oh my god, Steven.
Thank you. Lo siento.
Alright. Once I get to 10,000, I will just speed run through the rest of this. Wait a moment. Boom. And... crap. This game can be pretty addicting. Like, I can understand why Irisu, like, uses this to curb her madness.
I don't understand.
Looks like I can just do that. Danny, can I buy your bathwater? Not memeing, lol. Oh my god. Not unless you want black sludge in a cup. I'm just kidding.
Oof. But I'm the only one who can have that bathwater.
After this, we can just speed run through the rest of this.
I use it to cool my overclocked GBA.
And just for safekeeping, I'm going to... How is this the good end? You'll see. Oh, look at all the good boys we have right here. We've got a good lineup. I'm just, for the sake of preserving the good ending that I'm after, to show you guys, I'm going to, get some points right here. The same thing happened. That's what they want you to believe. But trust me, something has changed. Because I got high points, because I got that high score, I sealed the deal for myself in getting the good end. Which I can guarantee you is completely not what you'd be expecting. Whoops. Yeah, if you double click on those guys, they will, they'll die on you. I forgot to mention that part. Carefully. And there we go. Hop. Shit. Once I get to a certain amount, then I will just speed right through this part. But I can promise you right now, what I did before preserved me the good ending. I think I can just go ahead and do this now. Oh shit, it didn't. God damn it. Hang on.
Is it being on dick butts and stuff?
No, I can figure it out. Don't worry, I can. I know what I'm doing. I've done this a million times before. Like, everything, like, The only way I'll know, because a different song will play towards the ending. I'm gonna try and get this again. Slingshot that. Slingshot at a yellow. Shit. You can just fall down to your death. Right, there we go. And boop. There we go. Drop. Drop. Tinkle down economics. But with Tetris blocks. Sadly, with that one, we didn't get the good ending. Like, you'll know because, like, that, like, somber-esque, like, synth ditty that played was the ending you get with the bad ending. You'll get, like, a, wait, how do I describe this? Okay, one of the songs that I played in a previous creepypasta reading that I did a long time ago, it's called March Hare. That song will come up. The song title usually pops up in the bottom corner during the endings, but, the one that played was the song just called Irisu Syndrome, but, like, the song March Hare will pop up in the background, like, in the bottom right there, and you'll know it's the right one that leads to the good ending, because it's literally the kind of song that plays... It literally sounds like something that would play during, like, a bad scene in a horror movie, once shit's about to go down.
It's just that spooky.
Yep. It was basically a reference to the fact that Irisu is dresses up like a bunny girl. Okay, this part's gonna be tricky. Because I gotta try not to lose my points and die. There we go. And that's the good ending song. Yes. Like, once we get to the part with the ending part, like, we'll see, because we'll get to that picture where Agaha, the pink-haired girl, is all by herself.
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised this game.
What?
I'm kind of surprised this game is.
Like, the first time that I saw anybody play it was this girl named Elise on YouTube, but, that's basically the only person I'm aware of who's played it. Like, I discovered because somebody on DeviantArt made a fan art, like, chibi versions of, like, the icons for, like, each of the, somewhat relevant horror games. Some, like, really well-known, not so well-known, and then halfway known. And then the ones that people are like, what the fuck is this? The fuck are you?
What is this? Who are you?
But, there we go. Boom. But, Irisu Syndrome was one of those things that the person had drawn, and that's what I was looking up new RPG horror games, because I had already completed Ib, I had already completed, what was it? I completed, I think I completed I think I completed, Mad Father at least once. There we go. Alright, here's a jackpot section. This is where you gotta really start pondering where your moves are gonna be. Otherwise, you're gonna get a big, fat mess that's gonna take out big chunks of your points. You gotta be very stealthy with this, making sure all your movements are as precise as possible so that way you don't end up fucking yourself over big time. I'm gonna rack up my points higher than the last, because I think it was like up to here when I tried it last time. So I'm gonna try it again. But this time I'm gonna get my points higher, because the last time I played this, I got my high score on the first level really, really freaking high. And then after that I could literally just like bypass the rest of the game without having to try. Because at that point my high score had already sealed the deal for me. The point is, the highest score you get, the more likely you are to get the good ending. Come on. Okay. Now I gotta really start thinking. Okay, that took a big chunk out. That's not good. So I gotta try and, back you guys up. Back up. Back the fuck up. Okay, this is gonna fuck me up big time. Okay, okay, I might as well just skip through that part because I was gonna die anyway. Okay, now I'm going to get some more points on the next level, and then afterwards I should be in the clear. The point of it is that the last image of Irisu, she should not be crying. As far as I'm concerned, she should not be crying in the last image. She should be completely stone cold like she is in the background right here. Also, another fun fact is that, if you get to a certain level in the game, I think it's like if you get all the way up to like a solid like 9999 or something on all of this, Irisu's face will change to the background where she'll just have like completely black and red eyes and no other facial features. Like her entire face would be blacked out and all you can see are her eyes, which are like bloodshot red and black. Of course, I have never been able to get as knowledgeable as I am on this game. I have never been able to get to that point. Like, I've usually had to, like, I've seen pictures of other people who have gotten it and taken screenshots and, like, posted them online. But, like, I have never, been able to achieve that myself. However, I think you can also achieve it if you just remain stationary in the game for a long period of time without really doing much. What about if you get 666? I think the creator of the game didn't want to, like, have that happen because he didn't want to make it too stereotypical, like, too obvious. Oh shit, I lost that one. No matter. We got, there. Alright, hop. Like, I began religiously playing this game when I was in my NEET years, I believe. Because that's when I first discovered RPG horror games and became incredibly obsessed with them. So that's how I was able to discover Irisu Syndrome and Ebb and like basically all the classic games that have been well recognized in the anime horror community and Japanese horror community.
You should stream Angel of Death.
Oh yeah, like we just do it all over again.
You should do Rachel.
What?
You should do Rachel.
Like voice her?
Yeah.
Oh, I could. Rachel is one of my... Rachel and Zach are my favorites. Which is granted because they are the main characters, but still. I always feel like Bob Ross when playing this game because I always have to make big decisions in my world here.
Look at the happy little squares.
Basically... If you tell anyone that that fucking square was there, I will come to your house and I will cut you.
It's our little secret, man. It's just our little secret.
We don't need you. Okay. Tap you once. Let me think. Okay, I think I know how to do this here. I gotta be very precise, though. Ha-ha! Shit. Spoke too soon, but that's okay. My score is still high, so I don't have to worry too much. I'm gonna get rid of you guys, because you guys are in my way. can drop you down. And get you up there. Not Rachel Ray, like Rachel Gardner from Angel of Death. It's another RPG horror game that became available on the Switch, actually, which is fucking awesome. Steve and I played it, and at first we were like, this doesn't seem that interesting, I don't know. And then the more we played it, we were like, oh, this is actually really good.
It was a very, very good game. Very good. I enjoyed it immensely.
Okay, now we got that. Doop, 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 doop. Once I get to 10,000 points on this one again, I'll just like barrel through the rest. Oh, we're about to reach hell territory, everybody. This is gonna be fun. No, get out, 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 out.
You know what? I haven't played Yoshi in forever. I should play Yoshi.
I thought you hated Yoshi.
I hated Yoshi in certain aspects, but I don't hate Yoshi.
Yoshi.
I like Yoshi, but I hate Yoshi at the same time. Like, I like Yoshi as his own character, but I hate him in Mario.
Okay, this is gonna totally kill me, but that's okay, because I still got some pretty high points. Get rid of my reds. And get up. No, 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 you go up there. There you go. Good boy, good boy. Back you up. Back up. This game always leaves me on my toes, because I never know what move's gonna fuck me over next. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I can, wait, I'm gonna try and get to level 20. Maybe that'll help me more. I want to be as thorough as possible, because I want to be able to get the good ending to show you guys. Because this ending will it fucked me up when I first saw it, because I was like, that's not normal, and my parents were telling me, this is not normal for a computer game, this is gonna get you a virus, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna give me a virus, this is how the game's supposed to be, and they're like, if that's how the game's supposed to be, then I think they're screwing you over. Like, this game, this does what Doki Doki could not do. In one aspect alone. Okay. We can just do that now. Okay, my ranking is at 21. That should be good. Okay. Okay, just to be safe, on the last one, I'm going to rack up my score again. Just as a safe measure, because I do not want to have to do all of that again. I'm sorry if this gameplay is getting boring for you guys. But I promise you, like, once I get to the true ending, it will be worth it.
So humble viewers, all two of you. So how's your night been?
I think you're one of those viewers, Steven.
Well, there's 4 people watching.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, so there's at least 2 people who are us.
Oh.
And one of them's Joey, obviously.
I'm gonna bump you out of the way, because you're in my way. Okay. There we go. Up. pondering my next move. That move sucked, but I can recover. I can redeem. I can redeem. With that, doing that, and there. Hold on. No. Hold on. I gotta. Get. Shit! There we go. You never want to miss those rainbow spheres. Those spheres will save your ass from stockpile shit, like a shit pile like this.
People saw you.
Whew! This game makes me break a sweat, which is stupid because it's a game, but still. It's like a literal game where you're just matching shapes, but it still makes me break a sweat every time because I know what's coming. Sometimes you'll get guys stuck like that, which is the best course of action is just to let them go. Alright. We're about to reach speed territory. I can tell. I can feel it in my bones that it's gonna happen. There we go. Shit, there we go. Hup. This game is satisfying. It really is. Like, I used to play this game as a way to curb my migraines. There we go. I think. Alright. There. And now we get you up. There we go. So, in a couple of days, Jumpman, you're gonna be able to join the adults table. How does it feel, my dude? Because that should be fun. You'll never have... The perk... What was a perk for me when I turned 18 was that... Or became a... And stuff was that I was able to, like, watch hentai without feeling like the FBI was crawling down my back.
Dad, why are the cats so suicidal?
There's a reason for this.
Is there an actual reason?
Yes.
Like, what's the reason?
The reason is that, okay, I don't want to spoil it until we get to the true ending, because, I don't want to have anyone's perceptions become warped of some of these characters. At least not yet. God damn it! Okay. I'm gonna change the audio for here. I'm gonna change it to 10 hours staring at the ceiling. I think that the best goal porn with... I think that is best goal porn with nothing to be jailed. Yeah, like... Yeah, I got another bad ending. Looks like I'm gonna have to try and get good points on all of these levels. Looks like my method of cheating my way through no longer works. They've caught on to my schemes. I changed the, like, there's 3 current songs that I can pick to have, like, play with this game. If the music gets boring, I could totally change it to something else. I could pull up my music folder and just play something completely different. It'd be amazing if they did patch it, because this game is really fucking old.
Isn't it, like, from 2003 or something?
Ah, shit. let me quickly check the readme. Oh! Yep, that's what that's what that looks like. I thought I could check what the date was for this on the readme, but nope. That's the way how you could cheat your way to that scary face without having to be idle for a long time. So how are you guys this evening? I guess like when you like click off the screen, it does that sometimes. I don't know why it did. I don't know why it chose to do that moment. But that was fun.
I don't know how you do Sarabella, Alex. I cannot fucking play her at all.
I like Sarabella.
I fucking can't.
She's my schoolgirl's main.
I can't play her for shit.
Steven's currently playing Skullgirls.
I can't fucking play Sarabella for shit.
I don't know how.
I can play everybody but Sarabella.
I'm like really good at Sarabella. I can kick Steven's ass on occasion as Sarabella. I like the name Sarabella. Steven?
I just totally fucking whiffed with her super weapon.
Shit.
What? Sorry, on what?
Nothing. I was gonna say I like the name Sarabella, but like at the same time I don't want anything to come between our names for like Margaret, Elizabeth, and Theodosia.
Indeed. Also, Sarabella's kind of weird.
I don't think it's that weird.
It's kind of weird.
Unless you like compare it to Cerebellum.
I think I kind of get what she's supposed to be now. You know, like something kind of fucking in hard.
There we go. Can you play Tetris Type? Steven, have we ever played Tetris Type?
Tetris Type C is music.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a theme.
Ooh!
It's one of the themes, but
once I get to level 10, I'll just skip right through the rest and then make my way to the next level and then play that through to level 10.
no, not Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. It's Sarabella from fucking Skullgirl. Also, I just let fucking Misfortune wail on me because I'm so used to playing as her. I thought I was playing as Misfortune.
Steven can play, like Steven said, he can play every character in Skullgirls except Sarabella, which is funny because I'm a Sarabella main. What are you still doing up? I'm trying to get the good ending for Irisu Syndrome so I can show everybody, because so far I've been only able to get the bad ending, because for some reason my method of cheating my way to the good ending no longer works. So I'm going to struggle for a good hour to get to that good ending, so that way I can show everybody. Because this ending is Jack. Why you acted so cray, 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 cray?
And this is Menudo, and he was crazy.
Oh, we got a bunch of good combos here. Holy shit! Is the ending Jack on or Jack off? Unless you like murder.
Well, if you play Mega Man Battle Network, you're Jack again. I didn't realize her fucking up grab was so fucking broken.
Alright, I think I can skip ahead to the next part right here. Oh my god, I got to level 16 just by skipping through! I don't have any issue saying jack off, my dude. For Pete's sake, I say fuck, cunt, shit, dick, suck on these balls, my dude.
Vagina!
Of course, Jumpman, like, You ain't a real man until you've played poop on. Ah, crap! Red! Go here, go down. There we go. I got a good layout right here. From here on, I'm gonna try and get to 10,000 points on level 10 to level 15 on each one, so that way it'll make this a lot easier to get the good ending. Because I think Irisu becomes self-aware of me at this point. I've played this game for so many times for so many years. She's become aware of my method to cheat her, and she hates me now for it, I'm sure. Come on, Irisu, you know you love me, baby. I drew porn of you once upon a time before I could draw proper boobs. I was a weird middle schooler. I was discovering the fact that I was very gay. They're college students. You don't have to worry. These guys are college students. Yeah, the game can put you on edge. This game is, like, supposed to put you on a bit of an edge. Like, it disguises itself as a cute game, and then it bites you in the ass with horror a second later.
It's like Mother.
It really is like that in that regard. And the true ending really solidifies that factor. You guys will know in a second when we get to there. Come on. Come with me, friend. Boom shakalaka. Strike down. Oh shit, I missed. Boop, boop, do, do, do. Ah, crap. There we go. And Danny only talks in NBA Jam. Okay, once I get to 10,000 points, I'll like skip through the rest of this level. I just want to be able to get to a point where I can like safely skip through the rest of it once I have a certain amount of points to go off of. That will be my strategy. Give me that big boy. Yes! Come down. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar. Baby. Ah! Oh yeah, there's a drowning cat right here.
Why so much cat gotta die?
Okay, one of the characters, I'm not going to say who, but one of the characters really, 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 really hates cats. The original thing, like this was, like the character that's doing this is going off of a reference of an artist that had a book of suicidal bunny drawings. And instead of doing bunnies, because they like bunnies, they're doing, okay, if my stream quality drops, then that's fine with me as long as it still goes.
The stream is offline.
It went offline?
Yeah, it went offline. For me, it went offline.
Wait, reload it and see if it's still working. Because it says I'm still recording. Oh, it just started a new one.
You're back, yeah.
I guess I ran out of time on this. Oh well. Crap. Come on, I'm like literally almost to 10,000. There we go. Alright. Hang on, let me, Oh, never mind. I'm still going. Okay. Disregard my mention in Discord. Do I want to know? I'll check it later. Wait, Steven, you check. Ranking. Okay, good. I'm doing good so far. Shit.
Oh, he just said stream on offline.
Oh. You don't have to feel dumb about that, Jumpman. I thought so too for a moment, because Steven said it went offline. I guess that was just because, like, Expo gave me a little mini notification saying, by the way, your quality of your stream has dropped a little bit. And I thought it wouldn't really matter. We got no new files in here so far, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Once I finish this level, I'm going to switch to some different background music from my music folder, so you guys don't have to listen to this, because I'm sure it's getting annoying. Come on, there we go. There we go. Boop, boop. Once upon a time, I was actually going to write lyrics for this particular track. 10 Hours Just Staring at the Ceiling is what this song is called. I was going to write lyrics for it from the point of view of Irisu in her moments of going mad crazy from whatever illness that she has that's rendering her to do all this crap. Because she's like a very sickly girl. That's her, her bio states that she's a very sickly, very socially awkward girl, but she ended up, like, kind of like making her way into this friend group, but not quite. Okay, here's where we're gonna demand most of my focus. It sounds like a good song to do that to. Is Irisu bad? She's not a bad person, at least, well, kind of. She's labeled as a video game villain, but she's not. She's like
She's misunderstood.
No, she's actually got like a major mental disability, along with the fact that she uses this game to keep herself sane. She's got a bit of an issue in her head.
She's criminally thick.
Not to mention that she's like incredible, like she's always really ill and she's always been a sickly kid and she's dealt with some severe childhood trauma. So she's... I don't want to make the fact that she's mentally broken an excuse for her actions and the fact that she committed murder in the bad ending, but it is true. She's not doing so hot in the head. As much as I want you, Big Red, I can't have you because I have no reds to give you. At least not anymore. Come on, I just need another 10,000 and then I'm good. Come on. I mean, she has red and black eyes. It's a part of, like, Well, yeah, I guess that does explain it. There's like a theory, like, I'll get into like the reason why she's like that in a moment. Here, I'm gonna do us all a big favor here. Open up my music folder. Wait for that to render. I have a lot of songs in my music folder. You'll see that in a moment. I hate people who say mentally disabled people are ticking time bombs, but like, I can't disagree. All throughout high school during school, I was fine, but I exploded twice on my brother last year. Like, people have breaking points. It doesn't make them bad people. Like, unless you're consciously aware of the fact that you're doing wrong, that you're doing the bad things, then people can't get after you for it. I've got a track that I could play here. Just let me find it. Let's see. Here, let me do this. And then, here we are. This is an instrumental that will last a good 36 minutes. Perfect, but this will be like a, it's got no like vocals, so it'll be good, so that way it'll be okay to keep talking while this plays.
By the way, I don't know if you're ever actually interested in it, Alex, but you know Skullgirls actually has a story mode.
I know. I'm waiting for a good time to play it, but I want to play it with you.
I see.
This is a Vocaloid medley of the Kagero Project music by Osamurai-san. He does some good shit. Crank that down a bit. There we go. Just so that's in the background, but not like overpowering. There we go. This could be the equivalent of Megalovania at the end of the game of Undertale. Like, this is me, like, dead set on getting the true ending. This shall be my theme for completing this game for y'all. Because I want to show you guys this ending so bad, you don't even know. I like cranked it down all the way, because judging by how I can hear it, it's still pretty loud even though it's at like 4. So I'm hoping that'll be, I'm hoping that it won't be too loud for you guys. There we go. Go. Alright. Right here. This is going to be my... I guess it helps that I'm struggling a bit here because I haven't played this game in a while. So I guess it racks up the difficulty for me, like me personally. Somehow some rocking jams are really helping me focus. I focus a lot more when I've got music playing in the background. When like doing intense tasks like these.
Fucking Parasol just said winners don't use drugs.
The fuck?
Like fucking old ass arcades and shit, what the fuck?
Okay, bring him blindfold code. There we go. in some circumstances, I completely understand you, Jumpman. It's just with that, because it's like, it's repeating the same song over and over again. And like, it got to a point where it's like, I need something else to stimulate my brain more so I can get into the mood swing of like, kicking Irisu's fucked up ass. Alright, here we go. If I stop talking in like short intervals, I'm sorry. I'm like focused on this like severely. Now we got Kagero days. Woot! Alright. Should I give me the ranking? I think I'm doing good. I went through a huge identity crisis during my senior year. I let every comment made about me. Sorry. If I can't focus fully on your comment, hang on. There we go. I let every comment made about me being a senior on GB in basketball, JV, get me deep and quit. Became the girls' manager when. Oh shit. Like. I can understand how you feel, my guy, like, questioning who you are as a person and where you, like, lie and stuff and what you're supposed to do is never a good feeling to have. I get those a lot, actually, probably more than the average person should. But, yeah, I can completely understand how you feel. Like, there we go, hang on. There we go. I'll read the rest of your, comment in a second, Jumpman, I'm sorry. There we go. Came to baseball. I figured that I'd play for the boys. I was supposed to play GV and I understood it, but everyone else quit. I only did this for the guys after the huge quit sequence. Out of 8 seniors, we were down to 5, not including myself. 4 were in varsity. We didn't have many JV games after, and I barely played, but I stayed through for the final ride with the boys who stuck it out. Well, it should be admirable that you stuck it out, even though it seemed difficult. Like, I don't know much about, like, sports, since I never really tried out for sports when I was in school, but, I think it seems pretty admirable that you stuck it out even though it was difficult. And even if you didn't really want to. I think that's pretty admirable in itself, even if there were a lot of crappy aspects to it. The fact that you pulled through should be, like, proof enough that you did a good job. Oh, I can do yellow on this. There we go. Hey, Steven.
Yes.
How are you doing on your Skullgirls?
I'm good. I think I might be done for that.
I am almost where I want to be in this. Yeah, I can understand how you feel right now, Jumpman. Like, I mentioned this a lot, but I never actually, I talk about this briefly, but I've never actually spoken about it, but, I actually did not properly complete school. I left middle school without graduating in 8th grade. Funny enough, it was, the day before Valentine's Day that I stopped going to school, and from there, I ended up going to, like, various homeschools, and I didn't really get to experience much of a actual proper childhood. I ended up growing up way too fast, and then I couldn't even cherish what remaining youth that I had because of stuff that was going on. Like the stuff that I talked about in the video talking about my dad for Father's Day. A lot of bad stuff happened around my 16th birthday that led me to not being able to even cherish the last bits of my youth before they all went down the crapper. And since then I've had like a somewhat of a regret not being able to cherish my days in school, like not being able to like try out for clubs, not being able to like wear that stupid cap and gown during graduation and walk down with that diploma in my hand. I had to work extra hard just to pass a couple GED tests to be able to even get in the working world without any complications. But even then, it didn't feel as much of an accomplishment as it should, because it was fairly obvious that I was going to ace it, because a lot of the people that were there with me taking the test weren't that intelligent to begin with. Like, there were people who couldn't really count past 10, and they were in their late 30s that were there trying to, like, get their GED. So, judging by the way that the teachers had scored me on everything, I was already going to pass, but it didn't feel much like an achievement. It just felt like it was handed to me. And like, there are a lot of things that I wish that I could have changed differently, because why are you crying? I should have gotten the good ending. But, well, I wouldn't know exactly how the high school thing works, because I didn't finish it. I didn't even go all the way through my senior year. I never finished 8th grade, so I never graduated, like, middle school. I never did freshman year. That one was completely skipped. And I never completed senior year. I never got to go to prom. I never got to, like, experience all that, the stupid, crazy shit that teenagers do at my age, like sneaking a beer and going like going out on dates and like all that stuff. I never really got to do any of that. And there are times where like I'll look at my old classmates' social medias and see just how like I'll see how successful they've already gone, because I've had classmates that are like, I'm gonna pause that for a second and just like pop that back on like right here very low. But I can't focus now with that on. But I have classmates that are like valedictorians. They're at like a really expensive university. Some of them are teachers. Some of them have already become like practically celebrities in our hometown. They've all gone on to do great things, and like here I am, like in my pajamas, not really doing much. Like I could say I'm doing much, but I'm not really. Like I'm unemployed. I live with my parents still, and like the only time I'm going to be able to get a job in the next couple of weeks is at a casino, which is the last place I want to work because of bad experiences with like those kinds of places. But it's the only place I have to work in this shit town. And like, even though I'm providing entertainment, like, there are a lot of times where I'll look at it and wonder, is this going to get me anywhere where I'm going to be able to support myself and Steven and any future family that we make together with this job? Am I going to be able to even make this a job and not just a hobby that I treat as a job, even though it's obviously not a job?
Well, I mean, it's not like I don't.
Well, it's not the matter of the fact that you don't work. Like, you do work. It's just I feel bad that you're the only one working. I want to be able to provide for us too, but like, at the same time, I don't want to get stuck working at a dead-end job that I'm going to end up hating the rest of my life. That's going to lead me down the same path as David and the Crooked Man. Like, I look at all these, like, celebrities on the internet and wonder how the fuck they managed to get this far. And so fucking popular, too. Some of them get their fame just handed to them like freaking pocket change. And others, like, they strive for it for years, but, like, even at a young age, they knew right away what they wanted to do. When I was a kid, like, the one thing that I wanted to do was be a hero to somebody, like a superhero or something like Link or Superman. Did you really fuck me up? God damn it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna, mute that for a second. I'm gonna look up the high score that needed to complete this, so that way I know what to get. Because I know for a fact that the scores that I were getting were enough. And that I should at least get one big, fat super score. Irisu Syndrome. The only cheat code for that is just to unlock the second half of the game. TV Tropes is like way too fucking long, so I'm gonna just use the normal wiki. Let's see. In the first game mode, Irisu is depicted as an omnipresent, ambiguous presence watching over the player. She comes across as an unpredictable and violent due to her nature of reactions in the game over screen. Getting a low enough score will make her cry, whereas 40,000 points or higher will get the player her bloody image. Okay, so I've got to get 40,000 at least in order to get that good. That's what you're telling me. Well, it's 12:37 in the evening, but I'm going to keep going, because I don't fall asleep until 7 a.m. Literally, I do not get to bed until 7 a.m. I'm, like, nocturnal as fuck. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get myself some hand sanitizer, because I have my hand on the mouse has made it all sweaty and gross, so I need to get some sanitizer on these bad boys. Yes. I have a big obsession with hand sanitizer. I'm really weird. I'm not like a neat freak or anything. Like, I like things to be cleanly, but at the same time I get way too comfortable in my own, like, messes to care. But the one thing that I don't like is having, like, my body and stuff be gross, so I like having a large amount of hand sanitizer on site. Or at the very least, some, like, wet wipes or something. Okay, so So I gotta have 40,000 points in order to get that. Alright. What does I'm feeling lucky do? I have no idea. Hold on, I'm gonna check Discord for a second, just to get that out of the way, because I already know what that... crap, come on. I use the browser version because, yeah. I use the browser version because, it works a lot faster. I don't like having to wait too long for the app for it to work. Plus, it's more convenient that way. There we go. What?
Send me a link for the tablet that you wanted.
The link? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's right. 1 second. You guys are gonna, like, see my, my bookmarks here for a moment.
If you don't want to do it now, that's fine.
No, I gotta... There, here it is. It was right there all along. I'm gonna send it to you through Discord because I'm not gonna open up my my messenger.
I understand.
If you have to get the smaller, cheaper one, that's fine with me. Steven said that. Yeah, I have Rule 34 bookmarked. I like.
She does it all the time.
I like to indulge a little bit in the sin. Like I do. I never thought I would say this out loud, but I do have a Pornhub account. I don't use it though. Well, I don't use it for my own videos. Like I put memes on there occasionally, but I usually just use it for watching my own, for like watching stuff. But like I do have a Rule 34 account that I frequently visit to view stuff. The last time I viewed it, I was like looking at I was looking at
This was the bigger one, right?
What?
This is the bigger one, right?
Yeah.
It's on sale right now for actually pretty cheap.
Really? How much?
$2.99.
Ooh! But, yeah. I only use Rule 34 and, like, Pornhub to, like, watch stuff. I don't post, like, anything on Rule 34, and I've only posted memes on Pornhub, because that's what... I go to Pornhub for memes also. Like, there's a large surplus of good memes on there. Of course, only go on there if you're of age. I'm not telling people who are up below the age of 18 to go at it, but then again, they'll probably go at it anyway. That's what I used to do. People will do whatever the fuck they want these days. You can tell them to not smoke crack, and they'll do it anyway behind your back. And like, in the end, that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
I'm buying a 3-year protection plan with it.
Thank you. Steven said that he was gonna buy me a drawing tablet for my birthday because I've been really, really wanting one, and he said that once he got like enough money saved that he would get me one. I insisted that he could get the cheap one, but since the one that the bigger one that I actually really wanted was on sale, he's getting that one.
You sure this is the one you want?
E.
You sure?
E. It's literally a little bit. It's like the same size as my monitor, if not a little bit smaller, which is okay with me. It'll be the size of the normal sketchbook page. I'm just fixing this up. There we go. Okay, so 40,000 points is what we have to get. Oh, wait. Hang on.
It will be here on the 24th.
The 24th?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Wait, how many days away is that? Like,
That's,
1, 2,
6
3.
days away.
Holy shit!
And you will have your specialty drawing tablet.
I'm gonna put on something different other than this medley, because I'm already starting to get sick of it, but, I got some,
Fab. Thank you.
Happy early birthday.
OMG, post this stream on Pornhub and title it Irisu fucks Danny fandom relentlessly. Honestly though, I should. That'd be funny. I was also gonna plan on I was actually going to use my Pornhub account to stream Honey Pop in the future, because Twitch won't allow it, and YouTube sure as hell won't allow it. I've been be like, what are you doing? Why are you here? What is this? No! You guys are gonna see a, hold on, I got a good one. I'll play, this is the one, right? Yep, this is the one. Wait, no, this is the wrong one, actually. Wait.
And with that plus rent, I still have $400 left.
I have, like, a lot of music on here. You guys, I'm a bit of a music junkie. I can't help it. Here we go. Here we go. This song is actually quite fitting with, like, the soundtrack for Irisu Syndrome. Alright. 40,000 points is what we're gonna go for, everybody. If I can at least get it once, then I will be golden. I forgot I really liked this song. Launch! Haha! How long have I been streaming anyway? Like, I don't even know. What? Well, that happened. Oh, here. There we go. That fits. Here, I'll restart that. Bye then. The song is called Honeymoon on the Toit, and I really like it a lot. Like, it's a Vocaloid song, and I really like it. I've got two versions of it, this piano cover and another cover of it by someone whose name I do not remember. At least I think this is a Vocaloid song. I think I've seen Vocaloid covers of this, so I'm pretty sure it's Vocaloid. If not, then, like, feel free to correct me, but, oh, yeets to the blue one. The more that I listen to these songs and stuff, I, like, look back on the days where I really wanted to, like, become a cover artist on YouTube for, like, music and stuff, but I'm, like, so insecure about my own singing voice.
It's pretty. Your singing voice is very pretty.
I get so insecure with my singing voice that I don't think I'd be able to pull it off. My family used to make jokes about how I should go on, like, those stupid, like, singing shows, like America's Got Talent and American Idol and The Voice, and I sure as hell wouldn't be able to do it. Especially when my favorite artists, like Adam fucking Levine, are gonna be there listening to me and probably judging me because I can't sing without voice cracking and feeling incredibly insecure about myself.
God, you'll be fine. I love you.
I love you.
Boom. That's why I also don't cover, do covers a lot on my channel. Not just because of the insecurity thing, but because I only like recording, I only like recording when nobody's home. Like, when literally not a single soul is home. Like, when I recorded my, redux of Coward Mont Blanc, my my mom and my dad and my brother happened to not be home. They were all in Oregon for a vacation. A vacation that Steve and I did not go to because he had to work and I honestly didn't want to go. And they needed somebody else to watch the house while Steven was at work. So I volunteered as tribute. And I figured that would be a good chance to get some recording in, because I get insecure of recording just basic bitch stuff like creepypastas or streams, because I don't like people hearing me talk. I get insecure about my voice in any setting, but singing is the one that breaks the camel's back. Like, the one time that I managed to, like, actually be confident enough to sing in front of people was during a elementary school talent show a long-ass time ago, back when Danny was a wee bab. But, I went on stage and I sang, what was it? I sang If We Ever Meet Again by, Timberland and I think it was Katy Perry? Much to my mom's dismay, because she didn't like the line of, the line where they were inquiring what the girl was drinking, aka the alcohol, and my mom didn't like that, but I came up with a stupid excuse, like, she could be talking about apple juice, Mom, and my mom not wanting to argue with me about it, just like, okay. Funny enough, my mom and I did it because I wanted my mom and dad to see me on stage and be like, look, I've conquered my fears of stage fright, sort of, kind of. But they never showed up. I called my mom, and I guess the school gave me the wrong number because I ended up calling somebody else, thinking that it was my dad, and it wasn't my dad, and they never showed up, so they never got to see me perform. And everything, and after that, my stage fright became increasingly worse because I felt like I'd just gone on there and made a fool of myself for no reason other than to impress my parents, which weren't even there in the first place. With that, I became incredibly awkward with singing. Even just humming for a certain period of time makes me feel weird around people. The only person I was at one point comfortable singing around was my brother, but that was about it. After a certain point, I stopped doing that too, because I got really awkward with my voice again. I had hoped doing these streams and stuff would help me man up and get some kind of confidence in my voice. Which it does and it doesn't. Karaoke night in the server. I guess that would be a good way to help with the confidence thing, and it would be what the fuck?
When did Scout get in here?
What? That scared the shit out of me! What the actual fuck, Scout? Oh my god, I don't know if you guys heard that, but she fucking freaked out.
Yeah, that was fucking bizarre of you, Scout. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, Scout. Scout has she somehow, someway, always manages to sneak into my room because she has become convinced that this is now one of her domains to live in. She won't accept staying anywhere else in the house. She has to be in my room constantly. It's because every time that Scout will go into heat, my parents would put her in my room because they couldn't have her in their room because she would get stuck under their bed because she had asphyxiations with beds. She couldn't stay in my brother's room because, well, he doesn't even care that much about Scout to begin with to take care of her when she's in heat. So, little old me has to be the one to take care of her when she's in heat because we have a male dog named Paco, and even though he's fixed, he still tries his darn tootin' hardest to fucking mate with Scout. At one point, even getting stuck. We don't know how he got stuck, but he managed to get himself stuck in Scout. And, the both of them were not happy with this at all. They were like, this is not what we planned! What the fuck do we do?
Instructions not clear. Dick caught microwave.
Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm, like, incredibly focused on this. But I'm also trying to keep some dialogue going to, like... You could say that he clipped into her body. I'm just gonna say that. Sure, we'll go with that. Personally, I don't know how to put it without having to physically say the word. And I don't want to say it out loud, because that would just be weird for me. Come on, yes. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at all those combos just waiting to be broken and waiting to kill me. We're getting there, folks. If we... Hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying this, but hopefully if we keep this pattern up, we would have gotten... we would have racked the 40,000 points we need to get the true ending. There we go. There we go. Alright, go up. Ha! What if it's 40k in each round? No, I don't think so. At least I hope not. Otherwise, I'd be really pissed. I think if I get 40k in one, and like I am dead certain, like this has worked with me before. Like I am dead certain that if I rack up 40,000 in one, and then if I rack up 40,000 in one of them, and then just try and get as high a score as I possibly can without losing my sanity in the other ones, then I should get the true ending. Shit. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Panicking will only make things worse. Okay. Not gonna freak out. Not gonna freak out. I just gotta rack them up again. That's all I have to do. Oh my god, this is exactly how it was when I first played Honey Pop, when I just would rage every time I couldn't get a girl into my bed. If you guys end up having to leave the stream, then that's perfectly fine. Yes, I just got boned, like really hard boned without any lubrication. forgot, like, left click is a slower punch, but right click will literally shoot one of those white blocks up into the fucking stratosphere. The next time if I end up fucking up again, I should, like, just blare Megalovania in the background. Shit. If I go quiet again, I am so sorry. I'm, like, really intensely invested in trying to get this good ending. Like, this is something I've wanted to show people for the longest time, because nobody talks about this game anymore. I've tried to get, like, a long time ago, back when some ordinary gamers was picking suggestions for games he should play, I, like, hardcore commented, play Irisu Syndrome, this game will, like, this is a trippy-ass game, I think you'll dig it. And that day never came. So...
Sorrow and sadness is everywhere.
Pretty much. Okay. Gonna match you guys. Combos! Yes! Oh god. Stretch. I'm like sweating up a storm doing this, and it's not just because I'm stressed, it's because I'm our air conditioner sucks in my room, so it's like really hot in here. Okay, here we go. Shit. Come on. Gah! There we go. We're doing good, guys. Believe in me, because I don't believe in myself.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Babby.
Oh yeah, here's another... This is gonna turn into a fun fact about Danny video, I swear to God. But, here's another thing that I've always been insecure about, and that is my identity as a person. Meaning, I'm insecure about the fact that I wasn't born with something between my legs, like a, you know, like a dick and balls, for example. As a kid growing up, like, once I learned what a penis was, I was kind of weirded out about the fact that I didn't have one. And then it became more of an issue as I grew older. It was like an on and off issue that would like show itself in like the highlights of my life, and then other times it would just be in the shadow of the dark, just chilling there waiting for its next moment to strike me with insecurities. You've always wanted a penis? Yes, actually. And not just for the sexual reasons. There's actually a lot of, like, logical reasons. It just feels normal. Like, there would be a lot of times where I would, like, wake up feeling shitty, and then I would look, and, like, I would go to use the bathroom. I'd look between my legs, and I'd be like, why the fuck isn't there something there? Why the fuck happened to my penis? Oh, wait, I don't have one. It's a weird set of circumstances that I still can't really figure out. Like, I've had a lot of conversations about this, and, like, over the years, like, I've took on a lot of different labels for myself, trying to figure out which one would work better in my situation. None of them really work. Like, the one I settle on the most is non-binary these days, but even that feels wrong. Like, it doesn't feel quite right. And then at one point, like, I thought, maybe I'm just a very butch tomboy or something, or maybe I'm just a very butch lesbian that had just casually took up a man as my partner because he was my one exception of the opposite gender. But now that doesn't feel quite right either. Because for Pete's sake, anime titties and anime dicks are both pretty good. It's just one of those things that I, like, have to deal with, that I'm, like, constantly comprehending whether or not this is, something I should see professional help with, or if I should just keep it to myself. Come on. Come on, give me a pink. Give me a pink. Or not. Come on, there we go. We're getting there. Futanari. I would, as many times as people will tell me that would be miserable, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Because at least I could have the best of both worlds and never feel insecure about one or the other. But in a perfect world, we would have those things. But unfortunately, we live in a world where that shit is nothing more than a Japanese fetish. Or at the very least considered abominations by many. Bye-bye, Reds. We don't need you here. Have you not met an Atlanta prostitute? I have not, but now that you've brought that up, I'm curious. I'm guessing, like... I can only assume that that's gonna be exactly what, like, the in a perfect world we could have these things kind of situation. And that's one of the perfect world things that we get, is we get chicks with dicks. Oh, that bun bugged into the void. That was pretty. Oh, wait. Yes! Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Didn't mean to summon you.
You can go to the void.
There we go. We're almost at 40,000, everybody.
Alright. Come on. Yeet!
I got 40k. Sweet! I'm gonna get to 5k to bump up my chances. Yeet! Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there! We're almost there, guys! Yeah! Oh! I'm gonna screen capture that. Steven, look at this! I got 50k! That's what I got! That's a good sign right there!
Oh. By the way, I bought One Piece Unlimited World right for the Switch. It's still on sale.
Woo!
It was on sale for $16 instead of 60, so that's not bad.
I'm gonna eat a Snickers. Because I get a little obnoxious when I'm hungry.
You're obnoxious.
I'm still obnoxious even if I'm not hungry. This is my best score I've ever gotten. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because I've never been that dedicated to this game to get like a good ending, because I've always managed to find the way to get them. Yeah, we can have the normal game back. There we go. There we go. Let me know if that's okay. And just to be certain, the game audio can't be heard. Let me know if that helps. Because, like, the audio needs to be heard for when we get to, when we get the true ending. Aw, crap. Okay, once I get to the, once I finish up this one, I'm gonna fix the audio and see if, or at least try and fix the audio. I'm gonna try and get to 10,000 on this one, or at the very least to level 20. I wanna avoid, at all costs, having Irisu cry. Irisu crying is like the gold mine of hell if you want to get another bad ending. And I cannot deal with that. Not after putting so many long hours into this game today. I've neglected my bab for too long.
That's all good.
Yes. Well, that's incredibly weird. Real quick, I'm gonna... Yeah, it says it's... It says that it's detecting it, but I don't know why it's not a... I don't know why it's not detecting it. Like, I literally do not know. You can go away. I have never played this game so religiously before. Like, I usually have only played it as like a pastime, or when I needed to like have something to focus on when I had like a really bad migraine or headache. I've never played it so intently before, like so intent on getting the good ending.
Well, that's the time you showed it to me.
Well, I was intent on showing you that, sure, but it's never like prevented me from being able to like yeet my way through before. So I'm hoping and praying that me getting the 5,000 like the 50,000 points will be enough to score me that true ending that I'm after. There we go. There we are. Ha-ha! We're about to get into combo territory. This should... Come on, give me them good points. Give me them good numbers. There we go. I like switching to a Linda voice from Bob's Burgers for a moment, Stephen.
I noticed.
You okay?
Yeah.
Cross your fingers, everybody, that, like, that 50,000 will be enough to get me the good ending. Because I swear to God, this, like, the file that I downloaded gave me has not been updated. It should not have been updated. This game is, like, so stupid old. So I'm, like, really doubting that it was updated to, like, avoid cheating.
You're right, all of them are pink.
Okay, if you guys remember the Starburst curse thing, even all my brother's Starbursts are pink.
Everyone has a pink starburst. Everybody has the starburst pink. Pointers and...
Hey Kai, you want to come see this? I'm still streaming, but I'm like showing everybody Irisu Syndrome, and I've been like I've been like working super fucking hard to get the true ending. I got 50,000 points on the last one, which is like part of the bare minimum in order to achieve it. And after that, I'm like trying to like get some rack up some extra points to like secure me a spot with the true end, because everyone's got to see this. This is an ending that you can't miss. I've like already like I've spoken up. I've like up-talked this entire thing. This is okay. I got a good enough score right here, so it will work with me. As long as she remains stone cold. Yes!
Well, lots of luck.
Lots and lots.
Okay, I'm gonna... Come on. Come on. Even if you guys can't hear the audio, like, just... I'm gonna scoot this like that. Oh, I can't. Fuck. I'll just... have that like that. I don't know why the audio isn't working. I'm gonna have that all the way over here. Even if the audio doesn't work, I still want to... Oh, now it's not even playing on my end. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. You see what's going on here? I can tell you right now. And look, she's going into the game window. They're somewhere, right? Where are they? Where have you gone? Kyoko! Irisu Kyoko! Kyoko? What's with that look? Hold on. And then... snap. But let me tell you, my dear viewers, that's not all that there is. That could be the true ending if you want it to, if you want to view it that way. But it's not. Hold on, let me this is the one I'm most focused on. What the heck? There we go. Alright. With that out of the way, as you can see, now the picture, because the picture kept crossing itself out, the picture is now completely untouched. If it will, like, not lag. There we go. The picture is now completely untouched. However, if we reopen the game, we're gonna get some new stuff. Hopefully, hold on, let me double check everything. I'm gonna try that again, see if that helps. What? If you do not set system sound to default speakers, you may no longer be able to hear sound from your applications or games or your stream recordings. Oh. Well then, okay then. Fuck. Hoping that at least fixes it a little bit. I'm hoping that just with the fact that I fiddled with it, it realizes, oh shit, I gotta fix myself. Alright. Even if the audio doesn't work, all you need is the visuals. Let's reopen the game. Happy birthday! Yeah. Hold on, there we go. I got an idea. I plugged it into my speakers so that way you guys can hear the audio. So at least it'll play in my microphone. But yeah, she's not dead. None of them are dead. Ageha. Huh? Happy birthday. You see, the bat that Irisu was holding earlier was just a loaf of bread. And all of their friends were like putting all of this, like making this a setup so that way they could catch Ageha off guard so they could say happy birthday to her. See, it's just bread. But all of their friends are still alive. Yeah, there's a second part. It's called Metsu Mode. Metsu Mode takes place showing the reason why Irisu is mentally damaged and the fact that one of these characters isn't who they seem. They aren't innocent. They aren't nice. They are the reason for Irisu's issues. And since it's like incredibly difficult to get that ending, I'm just gonna spoil it. It's black hair motherfucker Ujima over there. He's the reason why Irisu is like this. You see, back when they were in the same elementary school, and their class pet was a cat that everyone loved, and a rabbit with one ear that nobody really cared for. And, like, Ujima always assumed that the cat and the rabbit hated each other, because the cat was popular and the rabbit wasn't. But they actually got along fairly well. They didn't hate each other or anything. They, like, snuggled up and played with each other on occasion. The rabbit was just more antisocial. And Irisu, being the sickly, ill, and socially awkward girl she was, she immediately empathized with the rabbit, and it became her best friend, and, like, only friend throughout her elementary school days. Ujima had developed a serious crush on her, and in his own... He's a psychopath. He's a psychopath mixed with a sociopath. Like, he's fucked. In his broken mind, he thought that, well, that rabbit is gonna have a short lifespan anyway. That rabbit's gonna die anyway. Better she get the pain over with now than later on. So he killed the rabbit. He, like, tore it to pieces, but made the mistake of leaving its severed head by the cat. And the cat, like, not understanding what's going on, was just licking the head, trying to, like, hoping that maybe this was just a big joke and just that his rabbit friend would wake up. And Ujima realized this mistake the moment he saw Irisu, like, find the corpse of her rabbit friend, and her mind just shattered right there, and she didn't come to school ever again for, like, the longest time until they reached like university, where they met again. And Irisu, not realizing it was Ujima that did this, at some point ended up starting crushing on him because he doesn't like cats. So, taking inspiration from this one artist in the story that, like, has a book called Suicidal Rabbits, he would draw in a notebook that was full with a bunch of suicidal cats. But on occasion, he would draw suicidal rabbits also, as sort of like a tribute to the rabbit that he murdered, to, like, encage Irisu in her own emotions, hoping that if the moment that she gets over the rabbit, he'll have more of an opportunity to, like, take all of her attention, so that way he'll become the only thing that she thinks about and looks at with such love and endearment like he did with the rabbit. Let me crank that down a little bit. But, like, she doesn't know that Ujima did this. So, like, she has a crush on Ujima, and Ujima's aware of this, and is, like, playing up to, I don't know. Like, I guess it was, like, I guess it's, like, the addiction to the Tetris game, because I got addicted to this fast. And felt like that I would lose my mind if I didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot, you leave the title screen idle for a while, that'll happen.
What?
It's a piece of, Irisu's diary talking about what happened with her bunny friend. This is also why Irisu hates cats. Like, she hates cats to pieces because she thought that the cat didn't care enough about the rabbit. She thought the cat did it. That the cat, like, tore the rabbit to pieces out of jealousy that the rabbit was getting one of the kids' affections. So, now they're in university, and, like, Ujima became friends with Edogawa, who has a crush on Ageha, and Ageha, who has a crush on Ujima, or the persona that Ujima has put on, pretending that he's just a normal, happy student, when really he's just a soulless asshole who's, like, leading everybody on into thinking that he's completely innocent. And, Irisu and Ageha don't get along at all. Like, I don't know if anyone is paying attention to, like, the dialogue that Ageha was saying during the good ending, when she was looking at that photo before Irisu, like, walked across the screen, but, Ageha was basically, like, taunting Irisu for liking Ujima, but, like, watching him from afar, kind of like the, she was basically, like, saying, you watch him from afar, you're basically stalking him, you won't even talk to him, and you just stare at his notebook like some kind of creeper. What makes you think that someone like that would ever like someone like you? And, like, Ujima doesn't like Ageha, like, at all. He thinks that she's a bitch. A cat-loving bitch. And Irisu doesn't like her for the same reason. Also for the fact that she is worried that she's going to take Ujima, the one person that she actually cares about, away from her. So that's what she came up with this plan. Like, the actual plan of this was that she was going to... Once her sanity snapped just enough, like, if one thing set her off, which is what you losing the game will entail, like, she was going to go through this whole murder where she would murder everyone senselessly with, like, a sock full of rocks, which she's holding right there. Like, she would bludgeon their head into like, literal shambles with, like, a sock, with, like, a rock-filled sock. And Ujima knows that Irisu was planning this and is welcoming it. Like, he's getting off on the idea of Irisu murdering him for what he did to her rabbit. He thinks that it would be, like, the most romantic thing ever, that the girl that he loves and is obsessed with would murder him. And it's also suspected that Irisu might be possessed by the spirit of her dead rabbit, hence why she's so hell-bent on killing Ageha and Ujima more than Edogawa. Edogawa just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because he's a genuinely nice guy. Because, like, like, judging by, like, previous, like, if we look here, like, let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Ageha. Here we go. What with the strange person I saw in Edogawa's ghost story, it seemed like they were all in on it all along. I knew it. I think that it was absurd, yeah, really. Anyhow, what a tactless surprise party, but they did work to that extent for my sake. That makes me a little happy. Incidentally, I said some terrible things to Kyoko, huh? Though it didn't really seem like she was listening. Sorry, but really, though she has some strange points, she's not a bad girl. She's always coughing and her throat seems bad, so I can't help but worry about her. Next time, instead of going instead of something so lively, I want to go somewhere quiet and alone with Satoru, aka Ujima. And, speaking of Satoru, he's still drawing those creepy pictures. Endless cutely drawn pictures of suicidal cats. Geez, I really wish you'd stop that, Sweat Drop. I tried bugging him about it, but he doesn't seem to care. I recently realized that he seems to be imitating the style of some foreign cartoonist called something or other. In that case, draw rabbits like in the original, I said. This time around, it really seems to be suicidal rabbits. On this recent trip, he also seemed to bring a sketchbook. How much do you love it? Well, since I'm a cat lover, I guess it's better than cats. Just kidding. Yeah, Augie has a bit of a cunt. But, I'm gonna show y'all, like, another set of, papers will pop up right here once I pop up with the cheat code. I'm not gonna do Metsu Mode. That shit's, it's all a whole can of worms, and I'm not doing that. I have not been able to complete Metsu Mode myself, so I wouldn't be able to do it. No Metsu Mode. But I will, once I input the cheat code, it will unlock Metsu Mode, which will put another set of notes right here. I'm just waiting for this to, load. Cheat code. Up, up, up. Okay, up, 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 right, down. Okay. Up, 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 right, down. There we go. That little kite icon right there shows exactly where we're going here. And with that, we got another note right here that I will read for you guys. This is from, this is one of, like, Irisu's diary entries. Lately, I've been taking cough medicine without restraint. Those two were happily talking again today. It's annoying. Noisy. Those two next to me are noisy. What in the world is so much fun? I wish everyone in the world would just die. Today my eyes met a lone boy's. He gave me a nod with a bit of an embarrassed smile. He was cute. Ujima Satoshi-kun. That was the kid with the cute smile. The gentle kid who even gave a kind smile to someone like me. He's always alone, just like me. One day I peeked at Ujima-kun's notebook. There, a strange world was spread before me. Many pencil drawings. A cat cooking on an earthen brazier in a sealed room. A cat flying a kite in a thunderstorm. A cat killing itself slowly with tobacco smoke. A cat struck in the head by a falling bullet which had been shot straight up from a gun. Illustrations expressing such hatred towards cats were lined up. He's like me, a person with the same feelings. That time our eyes met was fate, and since that day, Ujima and I have been together. Well, not really. They aren't actually in a relationship. It's complicated. These lectures are the one chance I have to be happy together with Ujima. We always sit 4 seats apart. Somewhere or another it became like this. I love that I can feel him through this odd sense of distance. Recently I've been referring to him as Uji. Uji, Uji. Uji, 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 Uji. Uji? Is this fate? Uji and I meet several times a week, sharing the same place and time. It's been so long since I felt this happy. Yes, not since the time I would play with it in elementary school. The distance between us now is like the wire mesh from back then. I won't let anything rip through this mesh. I won't allow it. It won't happen this time. There's nobody to come between us. Uji won't be eaten up. Implying that Irisu believes that the cat ate the rabbit, and leaving only its severed head. By the way, I haven't talked to Uji yet, but sometimes our eyes meet. I wonder when the day that will come when we speak. Bleh. I wonder when the day that we speak will come. The you from Uji is the you from Usagi. Recently, that girl has gotten too familiar with Uji. That girl with the high-pitched voice like a cat's. What is this? Lately, that annoying idiot and cat girl have been doing things with Uji. What is this? I can hear them talking. The 3 of them are going on a trip. What is this? What's this? What's this? They're taking him away. What's this? I want Uji to stay. What's this? I want him to be my boyfriend even though he killed my only friend in elementary school. What's this?
What's this?
Leaving me alone? Taking Uji along as you please? What do they think a person's loved one is? That thieving cat. The coughing won't stop. After all that's happened, I finally understand what I need to do. Each one of them has to blank. The plan has been refined. Them and I, us 4, will go on a trip to a remote area. I will blank Age and Adogawa. I will thoroughly erase all evidence of my presence, hiding myself while I pull all the strings behind the scenes of this trip. They will die a mysterious death and be disposed of, and eventually forgotten, and Uji will become mine alone. It has a few gaps, but it's a nearly perfect plan. The largest hurdle is building enough of a relationship to travel with them. At the same time, winning the right to control the travel plans. Little by little, I'll fill the distance between us. I'm bad with this kind of thing, though. I hate it. It's fine. I can do it if it's for Uji's sake. Exams, library, opposite me, those three are laughing. About not knowing anything for tomorrow's ethic tests or something. I make an effort to honestly address them. The three of them stop their conversation and look over with puzzled expressions. This moment of being stared at is unbearable, although an unpleasant feeling sticks in my chest. It's fine, I can do it if it's for Uji's sake. I'll fill the distance between us, little by little. I was absent for the lecture. If it's fine with you, can I copy your notes? This time, I certainly went down the rabbit hole. It's mad, isn't it? Yes, it's mad. While soaking in the tub, I reread my notes. This is too ridiculous. A perfect crime? First of all, I was being strange at the time when I wrote the plans down. Erase the evidence? Stupid, like I could do something like that. The finely torn notes form a narrow, round, miniature tower on the top of the drain. I stare fixedly as if to light a fire which would slowly spread into a blaze. Goodbye to the confused me of the past. Nevertheless, to go so far as to organize that strange surprise party, it may be better to evaluate myself. How dare I deceive everyone. Also, my weapon of choice was good sense. A blackjack in the form of a durable sock amplifies stuff with rocks and soil. Not bad for a beautiful compact weapon I can easily make anywhere. Breaking open a packet of medicine, I smoothly pour the white granules into my mouth. I sense the cool sensation inside my mouth spreading until it reaches my brain. I felt myself breathing a bit easier. The reason I couldn't go through with it was because of my feelings. I intently destroy odd things in the cold, inhuman reality of the strange world on the back of my eyelids. It's a game I've played my entire life, ever since my lonely childhood. As I play this game and calm my heart, my feelings of insecurity have somehow disappeared. Now I want to thank such fickleness of mine from the bottom of my heart. I almost crossed the point where I can no longer undo my mistakes. At that time, I was utterly strange. Firstly, there's no need to lure my loved one to the scene. And that stupid guy, he's an idiot but harmless. There's no need to do anything to him. The target is that cat. Her alone is good enough. Breaking open a packet of cough medicine, I smoothly pour the white granules into my mouth. This makes 30 packets. Ephedrine and codeine fly into my medulla oblongata and sympathetic nerves. In my hazy, drunken brain, thoughts spin and turn. Last time, I was too interested in looking to entertain myself. This time, my feelings will not waver. This time, I'll cut emotion out of the equation. I will dodge attempt to construct a flawless plan. And if I succeed, alone with Uji, our backs to the sunset, we'll admire those beautiful drawings together. Yeah, Irisu is a bit of a nut job. So she decided not to go through with the plan of the true ending. But she is planning on doing a different plan, this time only getting rid of the girl Agaha. She'll leave Edogawa alone. She doesn't care about Edogawa in terms of, hurting him. She thinks that he's innocent, so she's like, yeah, he doesn't deserve to die. Yeah, at least there's that. Well, now it's almost 4 in the morning. My back hurts, my throat hurts severely. I'm gonna go down some 3 packets of cough medicine, if you know what I mean. Alright. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me on tonight's stream. It was a very long one. I'm very sorry that it lasted such an unbelievably long time. But, we did it. We completed the Crooked Man, and we completed Irisu Syndrome, or at least the first half of it. The second half isn't that relevant, though, but, it's fine. I explained most of it, so that's okay. But, yeah. I might take a couple of days break from streaming anything, because I kind of want to just relax. Especially since my birthday's coming up, I want to be able to, celebrate my birthday and stuff with Steven and my family. So yeah, I will see all of you guys next time. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. I hope you guys have a good night. Talk to you later. that dude's thing.